Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John.
I'm Claire.
Ted's just like, he was here, then he kind of wadded off, but like...
Because you left the room.
I did
Crime.
go to the bathroom before the stream began, that's true. It's very awkward if I go during. Like,
yes, true.
Plus, I've only got 2 small bottles on here, so like, once those are filled up, then like... my happy days working at Amazon. So, welcome to... Ted's not here. This is many a true nerd if I forgot to mention that, but that's a thing. Like, you know, I think it says it. Like, if you just kind of look at the video, then down and left a bit, I'm pretty sure that's there all the time. This is Darkest Dungeon 2. Which one? The first... We haven't done a live stream vote for a while. It's true, we really haven't. But, like, there's been a series of things I've just really wanted to play. So we finally got to, like, a week where I said, you know what? I wouldn't mind finishing Dredge. And I wouldn't mind, like, you know, playing some Darkest Dungeon. I wouldn't mind playing some Hellcome tomorrow. And I couldn't help but notice the thing they have in common is, it doesn't matter which game I play, I'm going to die horribly. I'm going to die absolutely horribly. So, you know what? That's good. That's a theme. We could put a poll together after that. So we put the how do you want John to die horribly? And you people decided it was going to be slightly unspecified supernatural horror. Like, you know, creeping shadows, that sort of thing. As opposed to, you know, the more in-your-face options, like giant fish or wolves. Those were, like, you know, the other options. So we kind of went for the more kind of, you know, creeping, unspecified, vague evil finishing me off. And tragic backstories. People tend to seem to be undone by their tragic backstories right here. So just in case you don't know what's going on, just if I just kind of enjoy this, by the way, just hang on. In control. I enjoy how you can just make your horse, if you're not moving, you just make your horse turn without your thing moving. So you just basically, like, you know, that's my last attempt on the right. Which when it fails, you get a new card. Just to make my horse be, wow, I'm not those guys. What a bunch of stupid decks. I just enjoy having my horse just to get stopping and making my horse look at things. It deeply just pleases me. Just stop and make my horse just like look at things. I just imagine my horse is making sarcastic commentary. Basically, I'm the horse. In this game, like, you know, the heroes are in the back and I'm the horse. It's great. Everything's under control. So yes, this is we just start here in the weird existential dread. Then we try and go through unspecified evil city, and like you know what? No. I was about to say the game's very vague. The game is very slowly revealing what's going on. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I just get my wagon going, the game's going to give me a tiny snippet of backstory. But basically, as far as I can tell, some arseholes...
Oh, there's a dungeon and it's even darker than the first time.
That's true. That is true. I think basically, like, some like, a professor and a student got together at Oxford and decided to explode the world. And it turned out that was bad, which I kind of feel like they should have guessed from the start, but they didn't. But let's see if we can get some stuff. I just kind of get the cart moving. I'm pretty sure we're about to run into some backstory.
A light in the limitless expanse.
Okay, that's the thing, but I'm pretty sure, hang on, I'm pretty sure I already spent... I'm not sure I've got any candles to spend. That was my upgrade station, but I just kind of blew straight past it. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some backstory. Is it before or after the pub of... No, it's not before the pub of tragic backstories. We've got to go to the pub of tragic backstories to confirm that I'm doing, like... complete your confession.
Adrift in this bituminous nightmare.
Bituminous. Excellent word right there. Officially, I'm doing denial. I'm still very much in chapter 1 right here. Just sign that.
You have cowered
Very
in your crumbling denial long enough.
Okay, I think if we just mosey on forward, I think we get a tiny bit of backstory for what's going on in the universe. Any minute.
We spent long nights immersed in crumbling, worm-eaten volumes, plumbing the forbidden secrets of antiquity.
And that was it. Okay, basically, yes, like, some professors and or students decided they were going to go into, like, you know, the evil bit of the library, and somehow they blew up the world. And I'm assuming every time you die, you get a tiny bit more information. I really enjoyed the crossroads, Claire. The cross.
Wow.
I know.
They read your diary.
No.
I was going to say they read my diary, but it sounded a little bit too much like a downer.
Vicious.
I feel like just...
Vicious. Vicious right there.
Like, viciously insulting you was a little bit more cheerful.
So yes, I've still only got my 4 characters. We just put together a team of 4. The order they're standing in is the most important thing. So, like, you know, just in case you missed the video, the chap with the big shield, he ought to go at the front because he's got armor and a big shield and stuff.
Devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
So, by the way,
yes,
somebody in chat said, here's my genuine pro tip for Darkest Dungeon 2. It's secretly a dating simulator. Do with that information what you will.
I mean, I do see how the relationship between characters seems to be very important. But yes, okay, we've got this chappy. We can also, like, make him a little bit unusual. So, like, his paths, yeah, right now he's just a wanderer. I can make him a sergeant, so he does less damage. He's got more resistance, and has also got bolster skills, remove... Hang this at the... Yes, the 10 million status conditions. You just hold control, and it tells you what they are. Heart with a crack in it. Where's the heart with a...
Vulnerable. It's in the blue line.
Ah, vulnerable. Good job, Claire. Remove vulnerable and weak. Yes. Each ally on turn start, 50% resistance. Basically, his bolstering skills are better. So, you know what? Sure. We'll give it a go. He hits less hard, but he's better at bolstering enemies. And bolstering is very good. Then again, actually, no offense, I'm going to defend as his best skill, but screw it, we'll give bolster a go too. And obviously, he also gains unique quirks each time. So he's scared of fire. He doesn't particularly like fire, apparently. If he's on fire, he's very... I mean, no offense, I feel that most people, like... When it says, like, pyrophobic, like, you know, he's less good at fighting if he's on fire. I feel like most people are less good at... If I said, like, you know, someone who's completely, like, you know, someone who's, like, super into fire, like, you know, a proper arsonist, regardless, if I set them on fire and then asked them to take part in a boxing match, I feel like they'd be less effective. And I think they'd be less effective than 4% less effective. I feel like in many ways this guy... This feels like a strength and not a weakness. Like, I feel like if this guy could be on fire and he's only 4% worse, then honestly...
Like, look,
this guy's great.
What you need to do is on your CV, you need to write it up as, when on fire, Barrison is still 96% effective.
Now that's good CV writing right there.
Yeah.
That's good CV writing right there. Good job, Claire. So we've also got, yes, the rogue who works better the further up to the front he is, which is kind of interesting. Or sharpshooter if he wants to be right at the back. And also his grape shot blast is better, but I haven't actually unlocked that yet. So I kind of want to try him out as the sharp shot and like maybe like put him really towards the back and just see how that goes. Which would mean logically my doctor would definitely want to be in position 3, not 4, and you will end up in position 2. You could be Deadeye. So at that point, yeah, range gets better, damage and crit of range skills, but your melee attack's going to be worse, which if you're kind of in position 2 is not so good, but you know what, screw it. We'll give it a go, and the doctor I definitely want to keep on Surgeon just because it just seems to be inherently a good thing. You get more health, your melee skills do more damage, your healing skills are more effective. You lose poison resistance piercing. Okay, so he's less good at poisoning, but he's better at healing and stabbing, which, you know what, I think that's fine.
That seems circumstantial poison resistance.
I'm okay with that. No, I think it's poison resistance of enemies when he's trying to give them poison.
Oh, I see.
I think is what that means. But there's a lot going on in this game. So we're just gonna load up the team like that, and we're gonna see how they do. Now that we've got you right to the back, and you're very good at range, and you're also very good at range, and you're mysteriously kind of good at the front line, but they're not really good enough. Screw it. We'll give it a go, and we'll see how it all works out, and it's all going to be fine. So they now, yep, they just pile into their lovely thing, and we get to try them out in the valley, because you always get the valley up front. It's just a little kind of like 3-stage tutorial area. Everything's absolutely fine. They just mosey on in. No problem there whatsoever. Just kind of barrel through the things in case you get lucky and you find a thing. And yes, there'll probably be some enemies just around the corner in just a second over the bridge. Yes, Claire.
Various people letting us know that the Plague Doctor is a lady.
Oh, someone mentioned that in the comments and I forgot. Because obviously you can't... They don't speak, and they're wearing a mask all times, and they're also wearing, like... I guess you could kind of suggest there's a chest there, but, like, I just thought it was a robe. Like, yeah. There's very little to read there, to my mind, especially as they do not speak.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
enough.
maybe they're a tiny bit physically shorter in
What's their
stat.
name? Well, her name, rather. It's no,
Paracelsus, which I would again read as a masculine name, because, like, it has us on the end, which is typically the Latin masculine.
Also, wasn't there, like, a historical Paracelsus who was a dude?
Possibly, but not a bit of history I'm that familiar with, clearly. So yes, we've got Audrey. Yeah, this is just like the starting battle, just so you learn what's going on. So, her ranged abilities are better. Her ranged abilities are definitely better, so, yeah, all of that's going to be good, but her pickaxe to face is honestly still actually 4 to 5, which I think is actually still perfectly solid. She can heal herself, she can cause poison, which is all absolutely A-okay. These guys seem to be slow as anything. So, honestly, Throne Dagger doing 4 to 6, I think that's actually solid. It's just a nice little 5 there. We're already starting to wear them down nicely. Everyone just gets 1 turn, and dice are rolled at the start of each round. So, like, speed affects where you go in the round, but it doesn't, like, absolutely guarantee it. And, yes, he's got his lovely Incision, which I think is rather nice. So, yes, now he's in position 3. He can actually use that, which is nice. 5 damage and hopefully a bit of bleeding. There's some bleeding too. Take some extra damage right there. Who's going to get there first? Okay, the guy who's... These guys are both going to get a turn, so just finish off someone if you can. Your pistol shot is, yeah, 3 to 6. You can't...
But one of them is bleeding, right?
Sorry? Yeah, the one at the front is bleeding, so he's more likely to be able to be taken down. 3 to 6, and yeah, I can move this guy forward if need be. And also it gives him, counter, which is pretty good. Honestly, I like... If this run goes wrong fast, I might try putting him right at the front and just basically... Or in position 2, and then just have him constantly moving forward with Duelist Advance and just get nothing but crits and just use the crits and then just desperately drop healing on him, like, all the time, which might be of interest. But yeah, he can't use his Wicked Slice because he's too far back. But yeah, Pistol Shot is pretty good at 3 to 6. Though it can't be used on the front line, unfortunately. That's still 6. That's pretty solid. And you, buddy, you can probably, yes, with a nice crush doing... I mean, still 4 to 7. Still 4 to 7, despite the fact you're actually doing less damage at the moment, which is hilarious. And let's just finish you off to make sure you go down. That's a nice death blow. So this guy's going to get 1 shot in. He's also going to go for an attack. There's a tiny bit of reduced damage just to kick us off. But yeah, tiny bits of damage can be healed on the road. It's only when you take big damage each fight that it's really a problem. Also, apparently these guys can poison. I did not know they could do that. That's fascinating. He can also use some battlefield medicine to get rid of that poison if he will. But honestly, I feel like the best option is just to keep going in, keep stabbing, keep getting bleed. Nice easy fight just to, you know, introduce you. Can we get both of you? No, we can't use flashing daggers on both of you. So go for the... Yeah, you know what? The throw on the guy at the back. That's death blow. He's just down straight away, which is fine. 2 more people should be able to finish him off. So yeah, just go into a nice shot. No, you can't do that. You've got to use Duelist Advance. That's the problem when there's only one guy in the front. You're going to have, you're going to struggle to actually get the hit in. And finally... It's either be the kill or the blood will be the kill, and down they go. So yeah, it's just like, it's a way of just testing out your characters. You get some free mastery, you get like a giant, you get more reward for doing that one fight than you'll ever get at any point in the game. Including, okay, 10% less death blow resistance, but that is some other type of resistance, and also some riches and whatnot. So everything's lovely and fine there. Hang about, hang about, hang about. Show me the minor anchoring and stun resistance and double dash resistance. Double dash, double dash, double dash, double dash, double dash, double dash. Where's double dash? Is that the... Where's double dash? Claire, help! I'm bad at these things. I'm looking for the symbol at the top there. 2 arrows, something resistance.
Well, they're purple.
That's true.
So they're just not on...
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever that resists. Whatever that resists, it's a thing. So you know what, Barristan, you could probably have that. That's all absolutely fine. Wait, how do I get you up again? Uh-oh. I'm trying to remember all the controls now.
Double dash is move resist, same as it was in the last game.
Oh, can't be moved. Oh, that's actually sort of interesting, because that could be used to keep my doctor safe at the back. Oh, okay. Okay, the thing is, now I need to remember, This took me ages to figure out during the thing, and now I've forgotten it. I can't remember how to get these bastards up. Oh no. There's definitely a way. How do I open your thing? Chat. How do I... Oh, hang on. Was it right click? Is it just right click on you? Yes, right click. Good. Good. I'd forgotten how to do that. I'm just going to give that to you. You, buddy, can, yeah, just stay still so you can't be moved. Because Doctor staying at the back, very useful indeed. Right click, I got it. We got it in the end. And yeah, then you just get to... This is just... And then you just move literally. I think at this point, nothing else happens. You just basically make it straight to the inn. Supposedly it's 2 leagues to the inn. That's 1 league right there. Boom, done. And I think I took the wealth upgrade previously, so I get a tiny extra bit of thing. So yeah, now we get to do a bit of shopping. Just to, you know, set off the rum. See what's going on in the thing, though. Resistance, not immunity. Fair enough. And... okay, we've reached the Tortured Crown. And we gain 2 candles for reaching the inn. Congratulations to me right there. Everyone is already up to full health again. So yeah, you heal very slowly on the road. So if you take a tiny bit of damage, it's fine. It's all absolutely fine. So, okay. Okay. Mastery Trainer. Just need to upgrade a handful of abilities. Audrey. You are, yeah, you're good at range in this particular game, I believe. So you can go through, yeah, 5 to 8 on your thrown dagger, which is honestly pretty good, though I also like... I really like the poison dart too. You know what? You can have that. You can have that. That's fine. You, buddy... could have... how good is your heal 25%, not 20? That feels like that's a quite modest upgrade. Next to just, yeah, getting some really, really lovely extra damage. And the blind... Actually, you know what? It's got to be the blinding gas. The blinding gas is amazing. The blinding gas is wonderful. So, take that. Obviously, you are... Yeah, you're stuck using your guns heavily this run. So, obviously, pistol shot. And then you, buddy... I just think Defender's amazing. I think Defender is so strong. So we're going to take that too. So that's all absolutely fine. Check in with the provision. The creepy-ass provision. Admittedly, they do have a lovely cat in the background. Like, I don't trust these people. But I trust their cat. Like, in many ways, the cat looks kind of a little bit evil too.
No, she looks beautiful and like a perfect baby.
Little bit of evil going on there.
Shh, that's hot.
Okay. Resistance to fire. Apply on... Ooh. Dead Ringer. Distant Trinket. Apply on a hit. 15% chance to... Hang on. Apply on miss speed. Apply on hit. That is daze. I mean, causing daze. 15% on every hit. That's interesting. 10% to healing given. I mean, that's... Actually, for only 10, that's cheap. I'd be tempted to have that. And I can also, yeah, buy some... That's the only thing I can afford to go on my wagon right now. The others are too expensive. Okay. Fade Trinket. Max healing. Max health, sorry. I mean, I feel like actually, you know what? I want to take you. And I want to take you. There we go. And that's all I can afford on that. And then I would like to take, yeah, just some basic healing items. Like, say, yeah, bandages. Take bandages. I think you can stack them. Yeah, you can stack them. I don't need to take anything else. Invigorating Intoxicant. +6 speed while at Death's Door. You know what? That's not bad for, like, Death's Door emergencies. That's kind of okay. The rest of them, I don't really know what I would want to necessarily take. I might, like, save the rest of my money for now. Potentially. We'll have to flipping say. Yeah, you know what? I'll leave that for now. I'm not sure I've got them. Did I actually buy those, or did I just leave them? I'm pretty sure I just... Wait, did I? No, I did take those. I did take those. That's fine. I think I did successfully buy those. Excellent. Mastery Trainer. The Wainwright kind of thing with you. Select Route. And... the Sprawl. Naked and Afraid. Complete this region with no stagecoach items equipped. That is fine. Keep the flame at +40. 3 candles or a griddle. Produce... Chance to produce flapjacks.
Everybody does like flapjacks.
It's a weird-ass thing, but... I mean, now you've said it. Now you've said there's a chance for me to start... I mean, this adventure got wholesome fast. Just the ability
from naked and afraid to unlimited flapjacks.
If you can suffer through being naked and afraid, then you can have flapjacks. And also Hoarders, Academic Studies, Academic Caches. You know what? Sure. We'll go into the Sprawl. We're going into the Sprawl. That's fine. Everybody rest for the night, then journey onwards. Do it. We're going into the Sprawl. Before we go forwards, make sure to memorize what everybody wants to achieve. Alright? Because everyone's got their own special, unique thing that they want to get done. Alright? So it's fine. Here we go. Into the Sprawl. Very dramatic. Right. Slow down. Slow it down. Just have more horse. Bloody hell, guys. Are you sure you want to go here? Blimey. Sarcastic horse. Sarcastic horse. Right. Dismas. What do you want to achieve here, buddy? What do you want to achieve? Not relationships, conditions. He wants to... Okay, he wants to scout with a watchtower. You want to visit the Hoarder. Don't know what that is. You want to enter the Sprawl, which you've done. Well done. And you want to... Flibbly Jibble. No, not that one. You. Visit assistance encounters. Okay, well, we'll come across them. So that's fine. Watchtowers, assistance encounters, and whatever the Hoarder is. That's worth having a think about. Okay. Crack open the inventory as well. Because, yes, bonus 10% to max health. I want you to have that. And bonus 2 healing given. I want you to have that. And honestly, yeah, you, Audrey, can also have bandages. And you, Barristan, may have invigorating McGibbles. Because, yeah, just in case you run into a bit of trouble. So that's everyone. We've actually remembered to set the things. Remembered to set the things, which is great. I think I should be desperately aware of for, yes, their strengths and weaknesses. Tracker. Okay, I think everyone's good at scouting. We've got Varys good at scouting, which is interesting. When damaged, 15% chance of being blinded. That's concerning. Okay, that's kind of a negative thing. Then again, he's right to the back, so we won't be taking that much damage, which is fine. Bum leg. Oh, he's actually much easier to move despite this. Okay, sorry. But that's fine. This kind of partly interacts that. Get bonus speed, so you'll be moving faster. Hard noggin. Excellent. So, if you have a mental breakdown, doesn't go as badly. Resistance to stun, needler, and, okay, can have problems in their relationships with other people. Alright, honestly, not too bad. And I think we're pretty good at tracking, all things considered. And yeah, we're really good at tracking, actually. We're really good at tracking, indeed. So, there are loads of rough wheel patches, etc., etc. But this will grant a candle if I just go straight ahead. You know what? Just crack straight on, ignore the Oblivion tear. That's actually a hospital up ahead, which I therefore do not need. So, basically, let's actually go off in this direction. Into the unknown. We're going off into the unknown. Just
through a door with a lot of corpses hanging from it.
I think there's a lot of corpses hanging everywhere. It's just that sort of city. It's not been a good year. Brexit's been, you know, it's been rough. Okay, we've got an assistance encounter. Good. What's-her-face wants us to do these.
Barristan wanted 2 of them.
Was it? I thought it was Audrey.
No, it was Barristan.
Is it definitely Barristan? Okay. So, minus 12 to monies, but gets
Audrey just wanted to go this way.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, I know I'm right because I wrote it down because you said you wanted to remember it.
Oh, wow.
And it's been 5 minutes and now you don't remember it, so...
I was a nobody with a blade once too. Okay, you want to... Ooh. Is that plus 30 to flame and also, like, a trinket? Is that what you're offering? Because I think that's what you're offering, and that's kind of interesting. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. Everyone else likes that. Good. 30 flame and... No, it was a combat item. But honestly, like, it doesn't hurt to have that. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. So, okay, that was... What? Audrey just said, gasp, they were positively filthy or something of that nature. Marvellous.
Wow.
Oh, dear. But yes, Barristan, let's just check. Yep, Barristan wants to do that. We're already halfway to Barristan's McGibble, which is actually pretty good, all things considered. Who does not have an item? You don't, so okay. You can now use this to get rid of stress and horror, I think. I think it's stress and horror anyway. Right, keep going on. Stress and horror. Everything's fine. Just keep on keeping on. If you get lucky, you might find a little bit of money in one of these little things. Pop through here. And everyone seems to be getting on quite well, actually. The team's getting on nicely. Tell me it's not... Oh! What did we just run into? We just ran into something. We just ran into a trap. I'm not sure whether I was capable of avoiding it. Sometimes I find the carriage slightly unresponsive. But I don't know whether I just went over, whether I just crashed the carriage intentionally, or whether there was no way to avoid it. Oh, hello! The burning pile.
This is a burning book pile. Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, it's fanatics. So we fight as one. We just take them on. We also fight. We also fight. Okay, basically everyone wants to fight, which is really good, because that means it doesn't matter who we go with. Everyone's like, yeah, I agree with you. So in which case, yes, Barristan, as you are literally the sergeant and whatever. Hooray! Okay, we've got... The team's getting on nicely today. The team have decided they're going to be best friends. And we're going to take on the people who are book burning. Pit fighters, whippers, and a shaman at the back. Marvellous. And... okay, you get to go in first. Hang on, what have you got? Wow, you got 41 health. Blimey. Okay, we might want to take out the little ones at the back first, to be honest. Let's actually get, yeah, blinding gas on both the people at the back to make them nice and vulnerable. I think that's, I'm happy with that. Get it in. And we do have, yeah, we're set up for a combo. And that should mean with, yep, target can be stunned, which is very exciting. So for you, this should now be, yeah, a decent chance for crits, and also should hopefully be a guaranteed... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yep, you're not doing anything this turn, buddy. You're not doing anything this turn, and you are also dazed, so you're waiting till the end. What's flashing dagger? Oh, no, flashing daggers it would be, I wanted the ones at the back, really. I wouldn't mind hitting you with that. Then again, you know what? We should get some damage over time on this guy. So if we're lucky, we get the poison. He resisted it. Alright, they now get their turns, but you have to skip your turn. You come in for a pummel. It's only 4 damage. You were dazed, and then... Okay, I think you skipped your turn. I think that was a 50% chance. So, okay. This is going well so far. Everything is under control. Probably the best thing we can do is, you know, everyone's in good shape for the time being. Just go for a basic crush and finish off this guy. Death blow, lovely. He just dies straight away. He's not coming back from that. You're going for another pummel. Right there. Okay, you're starting to take a little bit of damage. You're also doing eyes closed. That's a blind and a bit of madness. So, okay, you might miss your next chance. You're going for accelerant. Buffing himself. That's fine. Okay,
yeah,
now...
because he's on fire.
He's now on fire, so he's going to start, yeah, setting other people on fire, which is
No, I mean, he was already on fire, but he put fire accelerant on it.
Yeah, now it's firier.
Yeah.
This is it, yep. So that makes sense to me.
Ooh, John, on a question you were asking before, Nikita in chat says, as far as I know, you cannot dodge the traps on the road, but you should crash into debris on the street because it can drop items in gold.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to hit everything. But I wasn't sure whether, like, when you hit things, it's because I was incompetent and didn't see it coming properly.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was your driving or...
I wasn't sure either. Let's finish off the Shaman. Okay, so there's now all his support characters are down, which I think is probably for the best. And now we can start just focusing on getting damage and bleeding on this guy, and he is bleeding. And he's about to get two attacks in a row. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Defender and put it on a her, because I'm not sure he can even attack the back. So yeah, we've got all of that. You're taking the damage. Comes for the pummel, but he immediately comes in and intercepts it, which is precisely right. Comes in for another, does nothing. Yep, you know what? Defender was exactly the right move then, because that just saved us a lot of trouble. And now we just start basically, yeah, wailing on him.
But now you're on fire, so you're 96% effective.
I know, I'm only 96% effective. We may as well just abandon this run now. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. But and just to be clear, it's only 96% chance of crits. Under normal situation, he's perfectly fine despite being on fire. So this is a strength or a weakness right here. 100% this is a strength or a weakness. Right, open fire. I'm not sure we can do anything to you. And yeah, we really just want to be lining up as many effects on him as possible. Can we get the... Yep, he's got the blight on him too. Brilliant. And can you actually heal up? No, you can. What? Oh, that would be used to put out the fire. We could put out the fire right now. But I'd rather just try and finish him off right now. 8 damage. Not bad. And if we're lucky, we can finish him off. And yep. No, he's at death's door, but he didn't die immediately. but that's fine. Light tap against that. He resisted the fire anyway, and I'm pretty sure the, poison or blood loss finished him off. Good. Good. That actually was pretty smooth, actually.
Yeah.
I was actually pretty happy with that. So I get some charred books, which is the purple currency, standard relics, which is all absolutely A-OK too. So, okay, this is already off to a better start, and that was apparently, hero goals are being completed. In fact, I swear your hero goal was completed ages ago. Wasn't your hero goal
Yeah, it's just been on screen for a while.
Oh, okay, sorry. Get review. Thank you. Don't say it, Claire. Don't say it. Don't say it. There we go. What are we heading towards? We're heading towards another hazard. So I'm about to lose all my armor, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, just picked up a little bit of bonus light there. Yeah, we're about to run into a thing I'm not sure I can do anything about. And yeah. Okay, we've now got no anything on that. That's the wheel. Hang on, what does that even do, by the way? I don't know what that does. I can't remember what what happens when you run out of armor. Wheels is definitely, travel health. Maybe the armor has something to do with the flame. Shrine of Reflection. Oh, is that where you learn new moves? I think this is where you learn new moves, but by embracing your tragic backstory. Walls will never hold me again. Yeah, this is basically that. And I really enjoy this because, like, you're picking someone to learn more about their backstory, but like because if you hover over them, they all kind of give you a hint as to what they're about to say. I like to imagine they're all sitting in a circle saying, "No, I want to tell my tragic backstory. You told your tragic backstory last time we were at the Echoes of the Past shrine. It's my turn to be sad at the Shrine of the Echoes of the Past." But no, I want this guy to have Grape Shot, so I'm having him. Dismas is going in. He's probably going to have some really sad story. Oh, Chapter 1. Freedom.
Chapter 1. Freedom.
Ooh, tragic backstory. Oh, he's remembering things. A prison riot.
To escape incarceration.
24601.
That was... Shh. You can... Put your chest into it, Claire.
Well, it wasn't...
24601! There you go.
It's not the tune.
What? Yes, it is. What's the line before? Is it something nothing? In English, sorry, at least.
It shows up many times in the
musical. First song. It's something... You are nothing, is it? Is that what Javert says to him?
That's the one you're talking about is the duet with Javert.
Yeah.
Which is...
Oh, confrontation.
Steal a lot of...
Yeah.
You steal a lot of bread, he did as well.
Okay, so we've got entirely different sets of missiles. We've got entirely different sets here. But fortunately, the guards are bloody useless next to good old Jean Valjean here. So, knee strike I'd need to be up close to do. So I can't do that. I can move forwards. This is basically the equivalent of his, advancing strike. Though it will not give me that. We'll remove... This removes trumpets. What is trumpet? This removes... There's definitely trumpet.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. Where's trumpets? It removes... This ability will remove... It's not on here!
No, it's not, and it's orange, so...
He will... Okay, but he can remove trumpets if need be. So that's absolutely fine. He's got to lunge forward, because honestly there's not much he can do. Just go forward, punch you. Wow, he moved right to the front. Now he's going for... Inhale. He's getting ready to do a trumpet. He's trumpeting. The horn will cause trouble. Okay, we've got to stop him. Except I no longer can because I've now moved too far forward to deal with the trumpet. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, this is a huge problem as it turns out.
Oh, the trumpet is specific to this tragic backstory.
Yeah, death blow. Screw you, Mr. Garda. Get out of my way.
Thank you, Sci-Fi Storm.
Okay, now I'm being pushed back. Oh, I'm being hit with punitive blows. But that's pushed me back, which is great. Because that means now I can do a stone missile. Screw you. I'm stronger. You, Javert. I'm the stronger man by far. I forget the words. 24601. Right, there we go. Now we can just keep going forward. Screw you,
know
guards.
Nothing of my life. I come from the gutter too. That was definitely very wrong.
There we go. Plenty of punitive punch. He's taking a lot of damage, but he's down to 3. He's also picking up. Yep, dodging. Just keep lunging forward. Punch this guy. Yeah, you know what? This is a power move. I'm just gonna go forward and punch this guy's gravestone. Yeah, that's right. That's what's going to happen to all of you. Right
Wait,
there.
do you need to destroy the gravestone too?
No, I absolutely don't. It's just a power move.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Knee strike. Oh, sadly I can't get to that guy. So it's got to be this guy at the back. Screw you. I need to go back. I need to be pushed backwards by punitive blows so that I can, yes, toss stones at the guy who's trying to blow the trumpet. It's very important that I stop the guy blowing the trumpet. Right, here we go. They're moving forward. Stone Missile is priority number 1. He can no longer summon reinforcements. Punitive blows are coming in. There's the dodge. I'm getting faster and etc. Okay, I feel like this guy needs to go down. Come on. We need to start weakening these people at this point. More punitive blows. Yes, Claire.
Johnny, I said I wasn't singing very well the Javert bit, and he said Johnny in the chat says Claire's still better than Russell Crowe.
No. Oh, apparently I can't use that on you. Okay. In which case, yes, just finish off you. Oh, that's on cooldown apparently. Can I most be able to? Yeah, screw you. Screw tossing missiles. Take that, filthy blackguard. There we go. More people just desperately trying to sound the horn. Sound the horn right there.
I guess maybe they're calling reinforcements.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I need to stop them. But unfortunately, I can't move back. I could move back, but it's better just to wait for punitive blows to push me back. To be honest, unless I can actually get to him. I could just finish him off now.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, how close are you to dying, though?
I mean, these guys have got not much health. They really don't hit that hard. I think I'm going to be okay. So, yeah, let's just get this guy infected with that. And also, I've got, like, speed and everything. Plus, like, they waste a lot of time, like, trying to do that ability when they're not, as a result, they're not attacking you. So, if I just kind of keep going. Oh, straight away. Boom! I get to escape from prison. Am I going to learn one of those abilities? Because abilities feel very similar to my abilities. I have now officially learned...
A hunted man, but a free one nonetheless.
There we go. I now know point-blank shot. So I can only use it on the very front row, but it is very powerful. So next time when I set him up as like a rogue on the front, very powerful ability. So, alright, that's pretty good. He now just knows that. Sometimes you don't have to, like, play through. Sometimes you just get abilities. Sometimes you have to play a little...
So his tragic backstory is just like he's on the run now.
Yeah, which I kind of, to be honest, got anyway. I feel like he's going to come back up and says, guys, I'm ready to reveal that my tragic backstory is I'm an escape convict that you have been muttering about how you're not being behind walls, like, this whole time. Like, when we set off, you were very loudly, dramatically stage whispering about how you would never be held by four walls again. So I'm gonna be honest, we kinda guessed. But he's decided to...
plus all he has to do is move to the north of France and, like, become mayor of a town and really rich and shit. So
exactly.
It's fine.
Okay, there is a hero shrine to continue the hero story, but it's going to Nakame Wheels. Okay, there's also a lair. Oh, I would want to avoid those.
Speaking of knackering your wheels.
Yeah.
Apparently the armor on the
yeah,
coach,
the armor. Yeah, what does that do?
Yeah. So it does nothing for now, but the next time you break the next time something breaks, the coach will break, and then you'll have to repair it while being attacked.
Okay.
That'll be a repair fight.
I kind of want to go to the hero shrine because I've no idea what that does, but it sounds cool. Even though I'm going to take a little bit of damage to my wheels on the way. So just keep on going through all this nonsense as we go. If we get lucky, we might get something. Hero shrine. There we go. We damaged one of the wheels.
Oh no, you damaged some of Paracelsus' samples. She's upset.
I'm sure it's fine. Everyone seems to be... The team seems to be getting on really well, actually. There's a bit of stress. Oh, it literally just means Shrine of Reflection. I mean, I'm going to be honest. We could just send you it again. Freedom was not what I'd hoped for. Well, make up your cooking might.
Is he still damaged from the last fight?
No, because that was a memory. It was him remembering a thing that happened previously. I mean, I kind of want to get him his grape shot, in a way. I was the smartest, but wisdom was not on the syllabus. Oh, pretentious get. Traditions drove us into each other's arms, or estates, rather. Okay, potentially she's a rich girl who ended up in a marriage she did not want. My ambition outflanked my fellow officers at soirees and mock skirmishers. I'm going to be honest, I want more Dismas. Let's get more Dismas stories. Boom. So, okay, that's what the hero shrine is. It's the Echoes of the Past thing. Here we go, laying low. I'm guessing he wasn't laying low. I feel like he's not going to be good at laying low. He's got a very big gun. That is a really big gun.
By a pursuing garrison, he took refuge in the fetid canals of the city. Concealment took its toll, and soon he began to see himself in the furtive, scurrying pests that formed an unfortunate portion of his meager diet. Freedom, once so fondly imagined, had become a vortex of degradation.
And as a result, he stole one loaf of bread, and thus the cycle continues. Right, he's now got open vein. So, yes, okay, basically, either, yeah, a bit of blood or loads of blood if you manage to, yeah, put them into combo mode first. So, who am I? Oh! Okay, they see there was no fight that time.
Oh, yeah, you just
It's
got
just
the
a thing.
That's
So
cool.
do I have those immediately? Do I have enough space? Yes, I do have enough space to have, I think, all of those straight away. I might need to...
But they're in black and white right now.
I may need to select them next time. I may not be
Yeah.
allowed to have all these abilities on at the same time. And I don't think I can turn these... No, I can! I can turn them straight on and off. So I can, yeah, take off turn aim. I can have point blank shot at. But to be honest, point blank shot isn't going to work for his current move. But, like, if he moves forward one step, open vein's pretty good. He can tracking shot to guarantee a combo setup. In all fairness, he can have wicked slice off. If he's at the back. He can... Duelist Advance is useful. Duelist Advance is useful. He doesn't need point-blank shots. He could give himself with take aim. Yeah, he can just make himself a little bit better. You know what? I'll keep open vein, but he's never going to make it all the way to number 1. So we can leave point-blank shot off for now. But yeah, we can just turn abilities on and off, which is kind of cool.
Okay, so, just to clarify, all the tragic backstories that everybody has, they all have 5 stages, and 2 of them are like an interactive fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going quite well so far, relatively speaking.
Ooh, does that mean you're gonna let me talk a little bit?
I mean, hang on, where are we? Just check the map here. The map is... Okay, I do not want to go to the legs. The left seriously messed me up last time. So I'm basically going to sacrifice my 1 remaining wheel to go to another insistence encounter, nice and easy. Claire! Well, we just mosey on over in that direction.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the book 778 who came in with the first donation of the live stream. Gave us £5 and says, "How are you all today? I've been looking forward to this, and please give Ted a hug for me."
Ted gets plenty of hugs. I would not worry about that.
Ted gets so many hugs, and we tell him all the time how loved he is by everybody on the internet.
Yes.
But he is not in this room right now.
No, actually, he hasn't come and joined us, which is unusual.
Yes.
So, okay, oh, Claire, look at the sad child. That's comically sad. I'm going to be honest, seeing a child that comically sad makes me want to help them less. Such a comically sad... The thing is...
You're a monster,
no,
John.
they've made a mistake. They've started off too sad. Because now, if I say no and run off laughing, where have they got to go? Like, you've always got to keep an extra layer of sadness in reserve in case the situation starts to go bad. You need to break out the big guns.
John.
In just case you need to break out the big guns. So they need relics, we need resupplies. So, okay, give away a little bit of... I'm not sure they need relics.
I think they need maybe a loaf of bread.
Yeah, I think they need food. I feel I kind of want to sit with Barrister, who's just like, don't you worry, here is an ancient relic. So long, peasants, we have helped. But they would give combat items. They could heal up the wagon a bit, which is pretty good. And then we have got you. Yeah, that's just 1 combat item. You get us, 2 combat items, but have to give up some of the relics to do it. I'm gonna fix up the wagon. It's gonna fix up 1 wheel, which I think is for the better. So sort that out, and everyone's happy with that in general. So yeah, we get +1 wheel. We've borrowed a wheel, and also 1 person. Yep, that was his hero goal.
Yeah.
So that's more. Even if we die now,
encounters.
we've got 2 out of 3. Though to be honest, we do need to find a watchtower. Ideally, we never found a watchtower, which is a bit of a shame, and we never found a hoarder, whatever that is. So we do have a fight up ahead. I'm not sure whether the fight might be hoarders. It could be. It's hard to say. So. This is going to be hoarders. These are... I'm pretty sure those are not hoarders. They are officially... No, they're Gaunt. In this year,
and an urchin.
Yeah. I do enjoy, by the way, how you've always got to, like, when you enter a new fantasy universe, you've got to figure out, okay, so what is this fantasy author calling the thing? Well, we all know what it is, but they want to call it something else. Like, you know, what are the zombies called in this universe? Are they, you know, are they the shamblers, the walkers, the undead, the lost? No, on this occasion, they're the Gaunt. There we go. We were running out of good words. So, okay. We now have, yeah, Open Vein is available in the event I can get a nice distraction on them. But it's only actually on the first two. So I need to be confident I could get Confusion on those first two. So honestly, yeah, Gaunt are actually pretty easy to take out. Obviously, the little Lost Souls are completely useless. Urchins can be tricksy. Widows can be a little bit worse. I'm just going to concentrate fire on the urchin, continuing my anti-child agenda. We're now just going to continue shooting urchins as we go. I'm sure it's all fine. Don't worry about it. There we go. One dead child. Lovely. And yeah, we're just going to focus on that. But this should not really be that tricky to take care of. These are just painting Gaunt. So, Clam.
I mean, Gavroche does fall first at the barricade, no?
I mean, only you know that. No one else.
I promise
no one
you,
else
plenty
know
of
that.
people in the chat know that.
I want them to release it like... I want you to have to go what I went through with the film Troy. Which is I want them to make a ridiculously big budget. Like, you know, putting the existing one they just made into the dust, mega budget, awesome Les Mis. And I want them to just change the fucking plot for no reason. I want you to just have to go through what I had to go through when they made fucking Troy. And they just fucking killed Menelaus. In, like, the first battle. Hector killed him!
Again, Russell Crowe.
And then Ajax just died.
Russell frickin' Crowe.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's fine. Yeah, I knew that. This chat sure knows this. LOL.
This is a worrying level of Les Mis knowledge. Clearly, I should do more Les Mis content. I've got the community for it. Clearly, if I did a series like just me discussing Les Mis, it would do better than Resident Evil 4 fucking did. We don't got Resident Evil 4 fans here, but we've sure got Les Mis.
I was on Tumblr when the most recent movie, Les Mis movie came out. John, I've seen things.
With impunity.
Oh dear. Anyway.
Oh, happy days.
Several people saying Troy was very stupid, but I really enjoyed it.
I can't even enjoy it in the dumb way, because I just get angry at what a wasted opportunity it is. And, like, it's one of those films that's so aggressively wrong-headed. Like, I can't even enjoy it, because I can't get out of my mind people are watching this, and without knowing how wrong it is, and how wrong, and not just like how incorrect, like, you know, how it makes changes, but how actively those changes make the story run at odds thematically with how it should do. It's in the same way that I can't enjoy 300 on a pure spectacle level, because the sheer level of absolute wrong-headedness behind it, the absolute aggressive misrepresentation of what Greek society is and how it functions and how the culture and religion and everything fits together that time period. It's just so aggressively wrong, I can't even enjoy it ironically. It makes me angry. 300 more so than Troy, I think, in a way.
Oh my god.
Like...
Let's not start on 300.
Oh
God.
dear,
Okay.
everything's fine. Yeah, nice little crit there. Though, admittedly, yeah, she's taking a little bit. But then again, in all fairness, Audrey can deal with damage because she's got her, she's got a bottle of absinthe. And ooh, the dead ringer. That's actually pretty good. So okay, apply on a hit. Yeah, the ability to, yeah, do a stun, which I will probably actually. You know what? I should probably give that to presumably characters who can hit more than one thing at once. So hang about. Who can hit multiple characters? I mean, you can with your little flashing daggers, but honestly, is that really worth it? Because I'm never going to use that. But like, ooh, who's always attacking? Because I feel like Dismas is always attacking. Like, the thing is, you want the characters who aren't going to be doing support stuff. So I feel like the Dead Ringer for him is not a bad bet. I think that's actually okay. So, okay. Shuffle forward. There is... Is there another fight? Was that the fight, or is there now another fight? beyond that? Or was that just... No, I think that was the fight. So, okay, we're guaranteed a candle. Whatever's going... Also, why have we got Loathing Whispers? We haven't got... Hi, Ted!
Hello, baby.
Ted's joined us. Ted's come to say hi. We've got the Burning Pile. That was not so difficult to take care of last time, so... Everyone wants to. Formations all. This is certain death. What's a few relics to save on bloodshed? Okay, 2 people just want to go and sacrifice relics. You want to give up a bit of sanity. Yeah, screw it, go in. And maybe the rest of the team will not be as fond. In fact, they really hate that. They did not want to do this fight. But it was not so difficult last time. So, and actually, there's not even one of the big ones this time. So this is actually, honestly, not so bad. It's whippers with some lovely little kind of bear trap arms going on there. Yeah, get the blinding gas on the rear of the field. That's always a good starting point, and that is a sacrificial at the back. I feel like he might be about to do something bad, potentially. We'll have to deal with that. You feel like you're definitely going to be a problem. I feel like you ought to have a dagger thrown at you. Nice crit! Lovely. Very, very nice indeed. You're getting the crits a lot, actually. We're doing really well on the crits. Finish off that one. Death blow. Nice. Dead. Okay, so one of them's down straight away. Which I'm going to say is positive. Flibbly flibble. What do we know about you? Okay, it's literally a bear trap hand. They can pull people forward, so I don't know any of the rest of their abilities. What about you, buddy?
Analysis is
We simply do not know, but you're guarding yourself for the time being.
I mean, its head is an entire fire, and it's called immolation something or other. So
Yeah, I feel like it's about to do something bad. I'm just going to defend her, because probably they're going to hopefully be attacking towards the front. No, they're pulling him forward, and he was not able to resist it. You're dazed, so you didn't do anything. Another whip trap, but you moved in and took that, and you were already at the front. Flame spreads, what are you doing? He moved forwards. Okay. Block. He's like stacking blind and block. So he's really hard to damage, but also he's not really going to be able to do much to me, to be honest. So honestly, yeah, just open fire on... Well, don't bother attacking him. We'll get states on him. We'll get bleed on him and stuff. That's probably going to be for the better. He's resisting the stun pretty effectively. Yeah, get poison darts on him if you can. So barely any damage, but darn it, he resisted the poison too. Bit of a shame. Can you get... You can't get the blood. Fine. 8 damage and hopefully blood. Yep, bleed on him. That might be enough to finish him off. He's doing flame spreads again. And you just death blowed to the bleeding. Good. You have set yourself on fire, but like in a good way. Like, for you it's positive. That's just 3 damage. He's honestly okay for the time being. He resisted the fire because that's precisely what you're good at. Honestly, you just keep defending. I think that this guy never is going to do a bad job if he just keeps defending whoever's in position 2. I think it just works really nicely for him. Then we just go to you. Come on, bleeding! And...
Yep, that guy's going to explode if he gets to the front.
An unavoidable
Oh.
end.
Okay, we should probably toss knives to him then.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. We've got bleed damage on him. And I'm just going to start shooting him. There we go. He didn't make it to the front.
Yeah, thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. He didn't make it to the front. Still worked out. Oh, no, he's only 96% effective. Oh, shit. Run. Abandon everything. Just go and whack him in the head. It's fine. Turns out he was still perfectly effective. Everything is fine. Going for the duelist advance. Admittedly, that means we won't be able to use the... yeah, we won't be able to use your... Actually, you can still use incision. Oh, yes, because obviously you were in position 2 already. Getting over there. Lovely amount of damage there. Resisted the bleeding, unfortunately. Went for a whip crack, but this guy can take it. This guy can take it.
And again, 96%.
Yeah, absolutely A-okay. A little bit more, 4 damage if we're lucky, bit off. Yep, there's the blight. He's dazed, so his turn goes to the end, but he was already at the end, so it barely even matters, and down he goes. I don't know why you guys were being such cowards about this. Honestly, those guys were manageable, aside from the fact if that guy got to the front, he might have exploded. Another thing... Oh, plus 20% healing given. That's nice. That's nice for my doctor friend. This is... Okay, this is going much better than the video did. Like, so much better. In part because, yes, I didn't go to the lair. You know what? Screw that. Can I just double up the protectorates? I can! Healing given now plus 30%, which I will flipping take. In which case, let's just have you be, yeah, less able to be moved. That's fine. And we're almost, we've got the Oblivion's Rampart, whatever that is, near the end. So I think we've just got the final boss of this area. This has actually gone pretty smooth, though. We never met Hoarders, and we never found a watchtower, which is a shame. People are getting a little bit stressed out, but honestly not that stressed out. And we're getting a little bit of healing as we go. Once we get into the Claire's looking at me, but I just want to see what's going on in the Cathedral of Tentacles. Here we go. Look, there's a Cathedral of Tentacles here. Oblivion's Rampart. And what do we have inside? What do we have inside here? And it looks like...
Ooh, flying things.
Okay, what do we know about you?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Okay, here's what we do know. You struggle to hit anything that's not in the first 2 ranks.
Let us take a closer
You,
look
meanwhile...
at the thing.
Okay, you can hit a bit all over the place, and you at the back... You are basically just a buffer. You just buff your friends standing at the rear. But these two struggle to get past the first 2 ranks. And honestly, just defending it over and over again is not a terrible idea. That's fine. And if you've got barely any health, yeah, you've got like 20. I'm just going to try and get a little bit of poison on you at the back and just wear down the altar. And sadly, he resisted it. So, once again, I go for blinding gas. Just, yeah, it's never a bad thing to start off with a blinding gas. And he's now vulnerable to being shot, which is spectacular because... Bang! Bang, bang, mother flipper. And on top of that, he's now pretty screwed. So, okay, we've off to a good start there. Now we just have to wait and see what these guys are going to do. Because you can't really do anything. And you are going to, yeah, literally go for... Oh, it's both of them. It's both of them.
And
oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. And also bleed. Okay, we're going to need to keep you up and about. Okay. If we just defend the first 2 ranks constantly and then drop healing on this guy constantly, we should be able to keep this... We should be able to keep the team going. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Richard who gave us $200.
Oh, wow. Thank you very, very much, Richard.
Richard says, I've missed a few streams, so consider this a makeup contribution. I'm looking forward to a summer of XCOM 2 and the chill company of the MATN community every Thursday. Thank you both for devoting your lives to this channel and for the excellent content that you provide.
I think XCOM 2 is off to a really good start. I really enjoyed the first episode.
Fun.
I really enjoyed the first episode. I think the first episode worked out so beautifully. Like, literally the first non-tutorial engagement killed Kelly. I just thought she was just like, oh, you know, the game just gives you a social character to start you off. Like, the comments like, no, actually, not only did Kelly canonically is one of the very few canonical survivors of the entire franchise, it's just been Chimera Squad, which I completely forgot about. But apparently she's like, it's like a meme. She's so badass. Which is hilarious that I just got her killed on the first mission. It was, oh well, now there's space for Claire to join us. Yay! And let me tell you, the second episode when we start getting into Ted and Tabby using their abilities, oh boy, you're gonna like that.
So anyway, we're not telling you more,
Yeah.
but John has recorded a few things already.
Yeah.
And he and I have already talked about some of the things that he's chosen to do.
Yeah.
Or not do.
Yeah.
You're going to be
yeah.
amused.
I'm going to, yes. XCOM, I've allowed myself to be, like, a tiny bit further ahead on recording than I might do otherwise. Just because, like, I think one of the things that didn't work so well in the original XCOM series was there was a bit too much very practical, like, advice to the point of backseat gaming in the comments. So I'm deliberately being a little bit further ahead. So while I'll get to, like, people giving me tips eventually, like, it'll be with a few episodes of latency. So I've got time to figure stuff out for myself.
So he can hilariously fail.
Which I think
often.
is going to make it a stronger series. I think
Yeah.
that's going to make it a stronger series. So what we're going to do now is, yeah, you can heal yourself and also make yourself better. So yeah, you know what? Do it. Drink the booze. And that, yeah, makes you stronger and better.
Oh.
You are struggling a bit. Just keep defending. Keep defending yourself. Give yourself everything. Give yourself protection. Here comes Nocturne Communion. Okay, you're also defending yourself, but honestly, I kind of want to focus on the backliners anyway and just get them out the way. So if we can, poison, that's 6, and that is a blight. Nice, good. Focus fire. 10 damage. I love it. You might die to Blight right now, which I will flipping take. Now, yeah, Battlefield Medicine is only if health is under 50%, which actually it is. So we can use that on you. Boom. So you are now, yep, you're recovering, which is great. And now these guys, you get your turn, not turn communion. But I'm hoping, yeah, you're just making yourself stronger. You died to Blight. You were not on death's door. You just died. And Bloodborne comes in and does damage. But he's doing his best to protect it, but it's difficult to do. Okay, you are now blocked. You are blocked and also guaranteed crit. Which is tricky, but at least we are, honestly, just keep defending. Just go for the defend and hold. Hold as best you can. And meanwhile, yeah, now we just need to basically, I think, just keep shooting. I know that's going to, wow, a nice critical of 8. Not bad. And got rid of the block 2. You're doing Blood Communion. That only does 2 damage. I know he's got bleed on him. But hold for now. See if we can get bleed on you. I mean, 8 damage is not bad. And bleed on you too.
Empowered.
I think we should probably... no, stick to the plan. I'm worried about Audrey's health right now. Audrey gets a go too. Just toss a dagger. Oh, nice. Straight to death's door. The bleeding might be enough to do it. And not this round, though. You already got your turn. And Audrey is struggling a little bit, but she's going to get a turn. You know what? Drop the healing on Audrey. Get the healing on Audrey. That's fine. Next up, you can take a shot. In fact, you can't take a shot at anyone but that guy. And let's just make sure you die. Death blow, nice. Okay, down you go. Beautiful.
The work continues.
Now it's 4 versus 1. And at this point, honestly, just get the... yeah, that gets rid of the shield, and you're now suffering from the blight. You get to come in with a Nocturne Communion, which just means you're buffing yourself, which honestly is fine, because buffing yourself is a waste of time in the event you're just taking damage over time, which you are. So, I think we should just focus on, yeah, powering through your block, and if we can, finisher. Now, we can't use pistol shot, unfortunately, so that means we've got to use Duelist Advance if we want to do anything. So that's fine. That was, wow, that was very little damage. But what can you do? Once again, just go for... The problem is we're just really lacking in options right now. I mean, go for the dart. That's still 5 damage.
Like pick to the face as an option.
And unfortunately, I think you can't. You can do 2 damage. Is that going to be enough to push you into Death's Door, but not the kill, unfortunately? Everyone's holding on for now. Now we're just basically waiting to get the kill if we're lucky. Death blow.
There we go.
Nice! We actually got to the end of the first thing. We succeeded. I didn't fail and die. Got myself a mastery. Got myself some flame. Got myself... Hang on, are these all unforgettable trinkets? Which I think just means very good. Not that they actually stand beyond the edge of this run. I'm pretty sure they don't. Okay, some currency. So... if a stained item is equipped, giant pile of bonus health, but less damage. I don't think I've got a stained item. Don't even 100% sure I know what stained...
this is stained.
Oh! Intriguing. So, bonus fire resistance. But also, if I have any stress, I set myself on fire.
Doesn't that mean if fire, then more stress?
No, you're right. Yes, I've read that backwards. Yeah. So actually, I mean, I feel like that kind of works on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already pyrophobic, which means he's only 96% effective in the event of fire. Let's give him fire resistance, but also mean that, yeah, because he's pyrophobic, he gets stressed out by fire, but it also gives him plus 75% max hit points, and it means he's not doing damage, but that's not his job. I think that actually works really nicely for him.
So did you get any flapjacks in the end, or are we not there
We're going
yet?
to get them at the end, at the inn over here. That's where the flapjack machine is. So
I see.
honestly, I think this is spectacularly good news. Yeah, Dark Impulse, Misstep. You've now got 74 hit points. Cock me. That's a lot. Meaning
that's a big armor he's wearing. So
it is. And Audrey, you can have a little bit of bonus health given you're towards the front.
Now,
yes.
Stuart wanted to know if you're going to release the many a True Nerd crew as a download for XCOM 2. You can export them.
I see no reason why not. That might be like a little end of series celebration thing.
And Richard, who just did the very big donation, would like to know if you could have a Richard named after him.
I was thinking of like having some like, you know, some old channel favorites. People are saying like, oh, John, you should definitely have like, you know, the old like, you know, like Julianus Vatinius and whatnot should show up. I was thinking they might show up as like not as team members. I kind of like team members like appearing and having their own stories. But I thought I might have some old favorites showing up as like VIPs and dark VIPs.
Okay.
Which is like a different class, or scientists, or engineers. So like I think I don't want to like set the precedent of like you could just have the actual soldiers named after you in the series for livestream donations.
Yeah.
I don't even want to set that precedent. But as I did, I've only said that right now. Richard, would you rather be a VIP or a dark VIP? You get to be a VIP or a dark VIP. Your choice. There we go. And how and feel free to specify how you would like the everything to the name, etc. to be put there. You let Claire know, and we'll make a note of that. But I would just haven't said that. I don't want to start the precedent that I want to be like auctioning off names in that series. I think it's going to be old channel characters for the most part, like showing up as like little guest stars. But like I actually like that lots of the rookies are random, because there's one, you know who I'm talking about. There's one randomly generated rookie who goes on to have a really cool arc over the first few episodes. Really interesting, cool arc. So, like, I like that that's a thing that can happen. That's a thing that can happen.
Well,
so,
Richard says dark VIP for
okay,
sure.
well, at some point during the series, we're probably going to be sending out the team to... Ted and Tabby are going to be heading out to assassinate Richard Lawson. Excellent.
Nice.
I shall make a note to add that into the dark VIP list.
Excellent, excellent. That's good. Speaking of, shout out to Ro, who gave us £5. And so I found it hard to decide, so I'm playing Help with Will Come Tomorrow while I'm watching you play Darkest Dungeon 2. Both good games, and I hope you're all well.
I think we're doing very well indeed, and Ted has now joined us and gone to sleep on the sofa, which is excellent. So, okay, we've made it to the inn. So meaning we get some candles just for doing that, which is great. We've completed Naked and Afraid. I've now got the griddle. There's now flapjacks. We've now got flapjacks being produced.
Nice.
But on top of that, everyone's gained a quirk. Dismas is now lazy, which just seems to be inherently bad. You have gained... Okay, you also get stressed in the event of corpses. And you... If flame is less than 75%, you're weak. That doesn't matter. You're not for fighting anymore. You're for defending. But a couple of people completed hero objectives, which is great. Everyone got worse, which is hilarious. We've got a griddle. I'm gonna put that straight on the wagon right there. Yeah, griddle.
Flapjacks.
And I can also fix up the wagon, which I feel like we should. Let's get the wagon fixed. We've got the griddle in play. This is great. That's actually spent a lot of my baubles already, which is a shame. But, okay, over to the provisioner. And I think we're okay for now. What did I feel like we didn't have last time that would have been good? Honestly, nothing. Like, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to spend your gold on. I mean, there's a stitching kit, which strikes me as, you know what, I'll take a double stitching kit, because that's just some healing, which is very similar to bandages. Yeah, that gets rid of bleeding, but does less healing. Stitching kit is more healing, which feels like that's useful. So I'll take that. But I often feel like I don't really know what I'm supposed to be spending relics on.
Flapjack ingredients, obviously.
Yeah, the relics versus baubles. So, and yeah, obviously I can't afford any of this, because I spent a lot of baubles just getting the flipping coach up to snuff. So...
Ooh.
I mean, there's also in items. If I could, like, use an in item to maybe, like, avoid stressing people out a little bit. So, you could probably do with, like, in fact, a couple of people could do with a stiff drink. A couple of people could do with a stiff drink. So, okay, what can we do? There's some whiskey. 2 targets, a whiskey bottle. And that's an in item. So,
Something to
okay,
ease
buy
the
that.
rigors of
That's
the
fine.
road.
So, now, yeah, that's fine. Get rid of you. Whiskey. Have some whiskey. Have some whiskey. There we go. Also, have some additional whiskey. There we go. I think they just started arguing because they got too drunk on whiskey. Because their relationship definitely just went down a bit. Which is hilarious. I'm not sure. I think they're going to heal a little bit overnight in the inn. But I'm not sure if it's like all of it. Okay, hang on. We've also
I
got...
think he got
Painful.
irritable because the whiskey, or was
greatest
he
teacher
irritable
of all.
before?
I think that might be it, yes. And we can also have, yeah, you healing yourself more when the target's... I think I'll take that, yeah. You can heal yourself more,
Well,
which is good.
apparently the booze improves relationship.
It looked like it just went down.
Relationship items are always a good idea. Relationships and buffs for the next route.
Oh, the stitching kit is in only. Well, I'm glad someone said that, because yes, we can definitely use that.
Food is good too.
And we can definitely use... Yeah, you know what? Let's just get Barristan up to health, because otherwise it would take him a year to get up to health on the road. And food is 5% chance of adding a quirk, 10% until max in. Yeah, you know what? Here, have some food. Nice. So he's up to a ridiculous amount of health, which is spectacular. Okay, back to the provision. Let's look at more in items, because those are interesting. Potentially. So, yeah, bleed resistance. Yeah, these kind of, like, last the whole run. So, okay, I think I'm starting to see the benefit of that. In item at 2 targets. Hang on, that is...
Wait, what was the symbol?
Just a diamond. Which I thought just meant kind of like buff. But, like, I'm not 100% sure precisely what buff. I mean, plus 100% like move resistance, which is kind of good.
It has a 66% chance to improve the relationship.
But I think...
Yeah, there's a chance to improve, but you unfortunately got the bad reaction.
I just got a bad
both,
reaction.
Yeah.
What can you do? Sometimes people are bad drunks, apparently. Okay, what was really useful? Because I feel like the thrown dagger was... Actually, the thrown dagger was good because it was already upgraded. You, I can potentially... Call me crazy, but that's like exactly the same to you. Like if I upgrade that.
Go back to it.
Like, yeah, that you know, that gets better, demonstrably. That looks the same to me.
Well, that thing that's ×3 at the bottom, does it not the same?
Oh, you are right. Hang on. So that is, wait, dodge versus dodge plus. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Shout out to your friendly neighborhood trans ER tech who gave us $250.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Blimey.
you so much.
Thank you very, very much, your friendly neighborhood trans ER tech.
And they say, good afternoon, John, Claire, and Teddy. I wish I could stick around, but I'll have to catch up on the VOD later. My best friend is moving out of state this weekend, so we're going to have one last epic game night. Before then, I promise I'll try and fit in as many MATN-isms as I can.
Oh, that sounds like a lovely thing to do. If, you know, somewhat bittersweet too.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Yeah.
Single, the yellow diamond is relationship up.
Oh.
The first one that you use also had a blue diamond, which is the chance of relationship down.
I see. Okay, we've also got... Yeah. Where do I want my last mastery point to go? I mean... I do quite like Incision. I think Incision is good. And, like, more bleeding and more damage. Yeah. I'll take that. I like Paracelsus. I think she's good. I think she's very, very good indeed. So, okay. I'm happy with you.
So can you not, like, buy more things and give them more to drink and see if this time it works?
There's a whiskey flask, which is, yeah, you know what? Sure.
That looks like it's only relationship up.
Yeah, so let's go back over to them. So this time, hang on, whiskey flask. You.
Yeah.
Yeah, they liked each other again after they kind of fell out a bit last time. Beautiful. I missed confiscating these from the conscripts. Marvellous. What else have you got? What other end items do you have? I mean, I could just give everyone some slime mold, which mysteriously seems mostly good.
But I think some of the quirks can be negative. I mean, we know that because some of them are stuff like lazy or whatever.
It's going to feel like,
Wait,
yeah,
can
but...
you look at the other items?
That's combat. These are all combat items because they're in reds.
Oh, I see.
It's the...
What's the herb then?
Bleed resistance. Whiskey flask is relationship. Being moved resistance. And stress goes down. But it also makes them slower.
Yeah, okay, so they get high.
Yeah, which I'm willing to do, actually, because I don't care about you being slow. So you can do that. And then, sadly, I can't give him both. So there we go. They both...
Ah, nice. They really like that.
Yeah. And everybody gets some slime!
You get a slime mold. You get a slime mold. Everybody gets a slime mold.
It's so weird that that's actually quite good for you, that the slime mold is actually a positive thing. It's only very unlikely to be bad. Like, I feel like if I just ate a plate of mold, there's more than a 5% chance I'd be feeling a bit rough in the morning. But that's how it is. So, okay. By the looks of it, yes, we've almost made it to the mountains. Don't know what happens at the mountains, but it feels bad.
What's
so now,
the little exclamation mark?
that just means you have to go here.
Oh,
It means
fair
there's
enough,
stuff to do here. So I think we're now all done at the inn. So we're now going to go to the Tangle, which we didn't go to last time. So we're doing the same thing as we missed. So 33% enemy advantage chance. So the enemy might do better at the start of the fight. We need to visit an oasis. We'll get 3 candles of hope. And if we finish this, we get to go to the mountain, which I believe is where the darkest dungeon is located.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I've never made it there. So just rest up, which I should, like, do we get any healing from resting up overnight? Because I feel like we should just get, like, a little bit of healing. Oh, bow chicka bow wow. Forming relationship. Oh, envious. It might be bad, actually. It might be a bad relationship. There's...
Resentful, oh dear.
Okay, it's a bad relationship, apparently.
It's like, almost like they could maybe, like, have a bad romance.
So hang on, does that mean if you use these abilities, they get pissed off? I think that means they get, yes, resentful. So if she uses that, he gets a debuff. And if he uses that, she gets a debuff. The debuff is the eyeball, which I think is...
Blind.
Yeah, it's that 50% chance to miss. So okay, he just hates her drinking and she hates him shooting the enemies. I mean, I feel like that second one's a stretch. That second one's a little bit of a stretch.
Well, she doesn't hate him. She's jealous, isn't she? Was it envious or was it resentful?
Resentful was how it was being.
Weird.
Okay, we've got good visibility as to what's going on.
She was like, my enemies, I wanted to kill them.
Now, do we have a watchtower anywhere where I could see that? Oh, flip me. Yes, Claire.
Shout out to Motor Rider who gave us $100 Australian.
Thank you very, very much, everyone, this evening. Blimey.
Yes, indeed. And there's so many other donations from other people as well that are, you know, just, yeah, there's like 2 pages of donations. I was gonna say you need to let me talk more. But anyway,
Sorry.
Motor Rider says, good morning from Australia. Just wanted to say, have an excellent stream. I'll be catching up on the VOD after work. Stay amazing, as always.
We do our best. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Yes. Oh, dear,
hello,
dear.
Ted.
Oh, we have a Ted. He's so cute.
We do have a Ted. Okay, I'm going to avoid the first... Actually, if I go this way, that'll knacker the wheels. But I'll have to go for an Oblivion tear. If I go through a fight immediately, I will get a candle and an assistance encounter. And it will mean going forward I can take... That's another hazard. I'll get a hazard one way or the other. I wouldn't mind going to the assistance encounter. There's a hospital up this way. But I feel like the team's in pretty good shape. There are so many hazards on the road. I definitely want to go to the Hoarder. I've found a Hoarder. Hoarder means store.
Oh, nice.
I do not know how to find watchtowers, though. I have not seen any sign of a watchtower.
There was apparently a watchtower at the first inn that you were at.
Was there? I just didn't go that way. Watchtowers like little things on the road. I assume they're like proper events, but whatever it is, I'm not seeing it yet. Maybe it'll come into focus as I go forward. I'm going to try and make it to... Yeah, I'm going to stick on this side, so I'm going to... I will take, a wheel. We'll go to the unknown, and then we'll go up, we'll take whatever the unknown is, the Oblivion Tear and or Tia, and then go towards assistance, because that will lead us in the direction of Hoarder. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Stuart has been a member for 68 months.
Ooh, wow. That
Yes.
feels like a big number.
It's pretty close to being nice. And says, hey, here's a podcast suggestion for Claire. The off-menu podcast. It's kind of like Desert Island Disc, but for dream meals.
Ooh. Interesting.
With Ed Gamble and James Acaster interviewing people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fair enough. I think I've seen him. I've seen some on some game shows and such, but very nice.
Okay, so I've just literally found a pile of free stuff here.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, both currencies, bandages, more laudanum, calming incense, so that's an in item, so that can just get the stress down. And it seems like, better than just giving them drugs, which is nice. Stagecoach item, okay, huge amount of academics, caches, location scouting, pretty good. And one standard. Each hero on combat start, 33% chance of block, but gain on miss if first in turn order, weakness. But okay, if you're not first in turn order, then that's fine. So maybe if I just put that at the back, I mean, just give that to somebody, to be honest, and there's a chance of just gaining a block at the start of each fight. You kind of may as well have that, to be honest. Just kind of slap that on you. Lovely.
And just people confirming the Watchtower is an addition you can buy for your stagecoach.
Oh, it's not a thing on the map. It's a thing I buy for the stagecoach.
Oh, so Dismas's thing says scout an area with a watchtower. It's not scouting an area that contains a watchtower. It's using a watchtower to scout an area.
I thought it was something on the map that would reveal the rest of the map.
The wording is a little,
I think that's
ambiguous.
intentional. I think this game quite likes being a bit mysterious. I think that's kind of part of.
Fine.
I think it's part of the vibes.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of part of the vibe. That you're not really supposed to know precise. Everything's supposed to be a bit of a horrifying mystery that you learn by getting it wrong. Literally every time you load up the game, the message that comes up is you will fail. Don't be frustrated if you fail. You're kind of supposed to. So the game kind of reminds you of that. So we are almost at an Oblivion Tear, which can make things bad. Potentially, I'm not sure we could have avoided it, but it wasn't as bad as some. Here we go, Oblivion Tear and Flame Drain, enemy advantage chance. Okay, so the enemies have got a good chance of getting maybe a good early hit in, but we've almost made it to you bastards, which is good. So the flame is at 81. We're fine. We've used this beyond mere killing. Flame up and also gain some food. Flame up and gain something. Okay, potentially an interesting item. Or I don't know what's going on because of Head in the Sand. He hasn't spotted that there's sad people who need help. So if I say that,
decided not to spot it.
Yeah, he's just ignoring it. I will take whatever the telescope is. I mean, they hate each other anyway, so it's fine. So flame up and I think telescope maybe just means getting to see what's going on ahead. Yeah, it's just filled out the map.
That's good.
Right, that's what the telescope means. It just basically means I've now got a really good idea of what I'm walking into. And now I definitely want to go left because I want to visit the Hoarder. Because one of my people, literally that's their thing. Even though it means I'm giving up a hero shrine, which is a shame. And I don't have that much money. But one of my heroes wants to visit the Hoarder. That'll be worth a candle. Claire!
Yeah, apparently there's also watchtowers on the map. There's a bunch of different things that are called watchtowers. Never mind, we'll figure it out as we go along if we ever find one. But shout out to Emitarasi who gave us $5. Didn't leave a message, but if you wanted to reply me in chat with a message, Emitarasi, you know how to do that. Conrad gave us $10. And says, hey John and Claire, I loved the last Darkest Dungeon stream. Now I know I'll love this one. Have a great night. Also, fuck, marry, kill, the biological research station, the light switches, and the auto dock.
That's That's tough. I feel like I can kill the biological research station. Like... I'm really divided on marry versus fuck for the light switchers. Because the light switchers definitely have, you know, they're a bit sexy. There's a little bit sexy there. But, like, they argue a lot and they are slightly annoying. Like, so,
I literally don't know what we're talking about.
In Old World Blues in New Vegas. So, I think I will marry the light switch. I think it would be an interesting life, and thus fuck the auto doc. Because, like, just occasionally nipping in to, like, have a good relationship with your doctor's got to be a good thing. But I'll go for the light switches. But, like, it would be... The interesting thing is, of course, like, the light switches, you get 2 in 1. And they've both got stuff going for them. As well, you know, like, one of them's smart, but equally, like, the smart light switch, you get the feeling isn't quite as smart as you think she is. And, like, the dumb light switch, like, at least, I think she's got a great sense of self-awareness. Sorry, I'm analysing light switches. This is what my life has come to. Claire!
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Sergey, who gave us €5 and says, "Hey John, here's a question about Tale of Two Wasteland. When are you planning to visit New Vegas again? I want colours."
I don't know. I might need to pop up and do like I might do like a little episode break where I just kind of maybe do a little bit of a weapon tour and like, you know, just to kind of grab some weapons I really like from New Vegas. So I know precisely when I get... Oh, hang on. I've just found a crow's nest. Is that a watchtower? Does that count? I mean, it's kind of...
scouting gear, but I feel like
it's kind of similar to a watchtower. I kind of feel like that's conceptually quite similar. I will say, this guy has won. He sells trinkets for... he sells some trinkets for cheap, which is good. In fact, he sells a lot. You get a lot more choice here, though some of them are very expensive. Like, is there anything here that I feel like is strong enough to... I mean, to be honest, the wolf's blood, yeah, speed up for health down. It wouldn't maybe... Yeah, that might be decent for the gunner at the back. But I feel like 15% health down is a lot to ask.
Oh my god.
Potentially. I don't know if I look at any of these. Oh, hang on. This is nice, though. 10% bonus damage for only -2 speed. I think I might be willing to... Yeah, you know what? I'll take that for only 10. I'm taking that for only 10. I think I'll accept that. And I'll leave the rest of it. To be honest, I mainly just came here because it was like one of my guys' achievements. Hang on. I'm going to manage my items. No, not like that. How do I leave you? How do I... Leave. That's absolutely fine. Right. I'm going to figure out precisely where you ought to go and how that ought to be set out. Claire!
Yeah, shout out to Emitrasu, who says for a message they wanted to say, since I live in the hellscape of fascist Florida, I hope that the stream is wholesome, nobody suffers, and everyone works out their trauma in a healthy way.
Oh, I've got bad news for you potentially about this stream, sorry.
But Paul McCloy also gave us £50. And says thank you for all the joy that you bring to so many.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
That is very, very sweet of you to say. Let's see. Gary's been a member for 16 months and says, "Yay for XCOM 2!"
It's nice to be here. I like, you know, it's been a long time coming. I'm really happy it's been off to a strong start. I think the first few episodes are really good. Like, I'm really happy with all of the episodes I've recorded so far, because I've recorded the first few episodes. I think they're all really strong. So I'm really happy with them. I think it's very, very good indeed. So, okay, we've done that. Now that we've seen that, there is no Oasis over here, which is a shame. Is there any chance of... Well, there's double academic studies. Oblivion's Ingress. That feels like a really bad play. But then again, it also apparently reduces the level of Loathing Whispers, which might be, you know, advantageous in a way. So that's kind of nice. There's a creature den for creature parts. Also reduces the same thing. There's a hero shrine up ahead. But literally nothing. Though if I can just... You know what? We're making good progress. Then there's the Oblivion's Rampart, a cultist encounter. And we made it to the end. And then we can apparently go to the darkest dungeon. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. You know, get a little ahead of myself, definitely. We've got only one way to go, and that's to an assistance. And there's going to be more Oblivion tears in the meantime. Claire!
Yeah, shout out to Rosie, who's been a member for 22 months. And to Molly, who gave us $5 and says, here's the $5 I wanted to send at the end of of last week's stream. Molly was very kind and didn't send it because we were just wrapping up.
Oh.
Molly says, love your schmucks is crazy and I have a week of vacation soon.
Oh, excellent. I hope you enjoy your week of vacation. So, okay. Thankfully, this is very useful because everyone agrees they want to do the same thing, which means you just get some free relationship, which is nice. Though, actually, interestingly, this looks like it would potentially might in some way trigger resentful anyway, so it might be better just to go for him. That is, yeah, heal up the coach's thing. That is, we don't need visibility. We've scouted effectively. That would heal up the coach a bit. That would give me something I might be able to use.
Or like maybe medicines or something.
I'm just going to see what happens in terms of the resentful, whether that actually triggers here or not. Because it looks like it would be... No, it's actually a plus. Resentful doesn't seem to have done anything that was that bad. So we got the flame, we got the armor. The flame is now back up to 100%, which is great.
So wait, what does that do?
As if it reaches 0, it's game over.
Oh, okay.
And if you keep it super strong, then it gives benefits to heroes on the left and top left and enemies in the top right. So like there's a 10%, like if it's maxed out, every single round 10% chance enemies will be blinded by, you know, the light of hope. This isn't just a flame, by the way, it's literally it's literally hope. It's actual physical hope. Which is why helping people makes it stronger.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's not that they're carrying around firewood like for it or anything. It is literal hope.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's why that is as it is. And we've got one fight ahead of us, but we'll have to see what it is. Hopefully not Gaunt, because yeah, I think one of my team members is now scared of Gaunt. So she'll have to see what it's going to be. And it is Gaunt, including a big Gaunt wood chopper. But honestly, I think this is... Yeah, it's Urchin and that, and then it's just one chap who's got 42 health. So we just pick out the little ones, focus on the big. This should not be that dangerous at all. So in which case, Claire, this is probably an excellent time for you to catch up while I just mop up these little zombie lads.
Yes. Shout out to Adam, who gave us 11 Canadian dollars.
Excellent dollars.
Says, happy Thursday. I finished Resident Evil 4 over the weekend and absolutely loved it. Thank you for playing it on the channel and convincing me to play it too. It was my first Resident Evil game.
Oh, excellent addition.
Have fun and please pet Ted for me. I will go and pet Ted in a moment, but he is currently very asleep. And he had a very big play with another dog on his walk this afternoon, so just be a bit tired now. Poor thing.
Poor old
It was
thing.
a lovely, lovely play that they had.
Get some poison on that guy. Good. He's now poisoned, which is excellent. And if we can, a bit of blinding gas on you two idiots. Oh, that sets it up nicely as well. Beautiful. He's dazed. He's poisoned. He felled the tree. But fortunately, yes, my team is nice and well protected for now. So, okay, I think this one's well under control. Claire.
Yeah, shout out to that girl with the coffee who's been a member for 25 months. And Myra says, I have EMT exams on Saturday. I'm very, very nervous. So I'd love a good luck from someone who got a first from Oxford. Do you know anyone who fits the bill?
No, because I got a 2-1.
Yeah, I think Myra thinks you got a first.
Not sure if that was deliberately a burn.
Oh, no, that was not a burn on purpose.
But it's been a burn. Wow, okay.
I think Myra was trying to be real sweet.
2-1 from Oxford was actually pretty good. Like, at
I
first,
know!
it's very... I actually got quite a high score, by the way. I was only a couple of points off of first. I got a high 2-1.
Oh my god, I was only a couple of points off of first. There we go.
I think I was 2 or 3 points off of first, if I recall correctly. I've shown you my degree results.
No, I know you have.
This is... Okay.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
You didn't need to be that mean, Myra. Did you really have to do... You didn't have to... Wow, bad Myra.
Stop it, John. You're going to wake Ted and then he's going to be worried.
Sorry, Ted.
You've woken up Ted.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Ted. His
Ted.
eyes are open now. Ted, he's fine.
I didn't get a first. It's extremely difficult to get a first from Oxford. It's extraordinarily rare. It's generally for the people who are going to stay in academia, like in the things. I got a 2-1, which I'm perfectly happy with. Like a 2-1 from Oxford is extraordinarily difficult as well.
Does that mean... Would you still wish Myra luck on her exams though?
I wish her a 2-1. Wish her approximately 2 1s worth of luck.
An Oxford 2-1 though, which is a first anywhere else really.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Shout out to She Beard who likes to live dangerously. And says I got a 2-1 from Cambridge, which is equivalent to an Oxford first.
Dear oh flipping dear.
I don't. Oh dear, Matthew says, I understand, John. I failed out of med school by 0.4%.
Oof.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nasty. That's yeah. That's sad right there.
Myra's like, yes, a 2-1 is great. That's enough for a pass. I'm happy with that. For good luck. Oh dear.
Right. So we're going for it's another academics building of some description. This is the academic study, not just a pile of academic stuff. So, okay, we can apparently just straight up barge down the door, which gets food plus happiness relationship ? Ring plus food relationship ? And that's all we get. I'll take the ring. Whatever the ring is. You like that because we agreed.
Amidst the spoils,
Yours for the taking.
an artifact
One
of
murder
untold
weapon.
Oh dear.
And tinned delicacies, which is, wow, 30% health and 10% resistance to everything. That's an amazing item. And also...
Is that actually tinned delicacies, or is that like a euphemism for strange meat?
It's actually nice stuff. It looks like it's... I read that as tuna. I read that as a tuna can. Right there. I like tuna.
Yeah, I know.
I like canned tuna. Canned tuna got me through my apparently pathetic 2-1 degree. Maybe if I'd been eating salmon, it would have been a first, Myra. I'm sorry I let you down, Myra. Okay, so apply on crit. 15% chance of an instant kill, but won't work on bosses. I mean, that's interesting. I might give that to... What have you got, buddy? Oh, who gets crits a lot? Like, who's set up to get crits? Because this is of interest. I might give that in place of the minor hail draft to you. So if you get a crit, you can just straight up murder someone. And, like, bosses are immune, but, like, relatively tough enemies are not. Like, I'll give it a go. I'll give that a go right there. So, okay, we have now got... There's a lot of stuff in the way between us and there. There is Oblivion tears. There's a hazard, but I've got plenty of... Oh, in fact, you know what? Oblivion's Ingress. I don't know precisely what that means. It feels bad, but, like, it would get the loathing down. Get rid of the academic study. That's fine. I feel like I need to accept the damage to the wagon in order to get the because the loathing is at 3 right now. I mean, the flame is draining fast, and the enemy advantage chance is getting out of hand. So we're gonna go in this direction towards whatever Oblivion's Ingress is, which like feels really quite bad.
The avatars
But
of
yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm being
Orgy of
attacked on the road. There were just a couple
disdain.
of arrows coming in, but we took it. We took it. We didn't need to do emergency repairs. Everything's fine.
Meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
Also, there's some backstory. There's Oblivion's Ingress. What the shit is this precisely? Oh, it's just these guys again. Just a couple of zombies and a Cyberman at the back. So, yeah, you want to merge them. You want to merge them. You want to merge them. Yep. Let my sergeant say yes. Everyone decides they're happy with that. So if I win this fight, my, thingy goes down. And it looks like it might not be maybe quite as tough as, because they don't have the Ultra at the back. Which is honestly not so bad. So, okay. I think this is manageable. Though they've definitely got a little bit of, these guys are a little bit on the fast side. But they've barely got any health. They've barely got any health at all. So I think, honestly, we should just be able to gun these guys down. Focus on that. Apparently. Okay. ordainment. The closer you get to the mountain, the greater the chance that enemies you encounter will be ordained. That gives them extra power. Okay. So enemies are starting to get tougher, which I'm guessing these guys are, given they're, like, blue. So I think these guys might just be nastier, in fact, than the ones we ran into previously. So, are you ordained? Is that what that means? Yeah, you're ordained. I don't know 100% sure what that really... Blessed by the shackles of denial. That really does not help me very much. Wait. I'm just going to put some poison on you, because apparently you're nasty. And you resisted poison, unfortunately. Yeah, just get the blinding gas whenever it's off cooldown. Just do it. It's for the better.
I'm not sure if you can hear, by the way, guys, but Ted has started snoring a fair bit.
He's twitching as well. He's running in his dreams. He's doing little... He's having little... He's running in his dreams, bless him. Just keep defending. Literally do nothing but defend. You are sitting on so much health, you can keep the rest of the team alive. You've been dazed, and you're also trying to do something to that guy. But honestly, I think he's fine. And we're back round to me. And I could heal the poison... But I feel like the best option is, yeah, just try and get bleed. 15 crit and bleeding. Holy flip, nice. Let's get down the nasty guy if we can. So, okay. This is under control. Your head is in the sand right now. But you are set up for the crit. Boom, combo. And you have also been stunned, so you're not doing anything this turn, buddy. You come in for a critical of only 2. Bleeding is occurring. We might be able to sort that out. Maybe we should actually use some bandages, potentially. In fact, you know what? We should. Bandages gets rid of your bleeding, and that is not using up my turn at all. So, in which case, just, yeah. Once again, try and get the thing on you. Darn it, you just keep resisting that, which is a bit of a shame. But, just keep defending. Honestly, I think if he just keeps defending over and over again and stacks defend, they really struggle to get past the first 2 rows. So, like, if he just keeps doing that, I think actually it keeps the team so safe. Like, right now he's doing basically no damage because he's got, like, the evil stain thing on him. But he's got like 78 health next to 32, 38, 39. He's got like twice as much health as everyone.
He's also hell stressed out.
Yeah. And unwavering support. Oh, you just missed, which means now you're weak, unfortunately. Keep going for this person. Let's finish off one of them. 4 and also bleeding. You go for blood communion, but look at that. It's doing nothing, and you resist to taking more blood damage. They just can't get through him. They can't get through him, though his resolve is tested. Donnie had a meltdown. And what's that? Oh, blimey! He just lost all his health. He just lost all his health. You're on death's door. Are you okay?
But deadly all the same.
Does he have could he eat a fish?
Use the bandages on him. Fuck, that was a huge meltdown he just had. Blimey shit.
Yeah,
okay.
From carrying the whole team.
Basically, yeah, shitting hell. That was one a hell of a thing. We need to get you off the field. Just hit him with a pick to the face. That'll be absolutely fine. Right, you're dead. Good. One of them, the extra tough Mega one, is down. You should simply, I should have bolstered with you, clearly. Just keep defending. Just get your own defense up. Just get seriously mega defensive. And you, okay, what can we do? Not much we can do with you. Take out this one at the back. Death blow, nice. Right, that's one on the back dead. It's now 2 versus 4. You, drop healing on him. I mean, that's a percentage heal as well, which makes it incredibly...
nice.
Yeah, exactly. So for him, it's like as much health as everyone else. And you, I know the other person... I know you're going to be resented for this, but fuck it. Drink the booze. And yes, there is now resistant... How dare you drink your restoring potion during combat, you dick.
Yeah, the chat is very unimpressed and saying, "Oh, John, if only you had an item that would help with the stress."
That sounds like nonsense to me. I bet I didn't think I missed that he was that close to everything falling apart. I didn't realise it was that bad. Okay, everything's fine. Let's take out you at the back there. Let's just get a little bit of damage in you and start wearing you down. Let's just wear down the back field because the front field is relatively well defended. So if we just take out this chappy, everything's going to be fine. Aside from the slight issue of this is not helping against the blood loss. That's the problem. This isn't, the blood loss is starting to stack up. I should really actually probably sort that out, but you can't do anything to me. And blood bond. Yeah, more blood, more bleeding. Everything's fine. Just keep dumping more shit on this guy. I think that might also get rid of the bleeding too. Yeah.
Nice.
He's now back to relatively safe and get rid of her bleeding as well. Nice. I think he just basically rolled to basically get 2 turns in a row because he was the end of. Sorry, she got the end of one round and the beginning of the next.
That's cool.
Which I will take. That's good. You can just die, and I think we've stabilized after a scary meltdown. Blimey, that was a scary ass meltdown right there, but I think we're okay. Clap.
Yeah, shout out to Loopcat who gave us $25 and says, hello John and Claire. John, do you plan to do another Skyrim run in the future?
Not anytime soon. Like, you will see a full series of Morrowind before you see Skyrim again. Like, not saying maybe not a one-off, but like, I think, yeah.
Not a run.
No time anywhere, anytime remotely soon, I do not think, no.
Jay gave us 20 Australian dollars and says Darkest Dungeon is very much not my kind of game. Yet here I am, proof that I'll watch anything that you put out, John.
Thank you very, very much. I hope you're having a lovely time with us this evening.
Yes, indeed. Oh, that's very sweet. Alex gave us $5 and says, I loved the Resident Evil 4 series. Thank you again for the years of entertainment.
Excellent. I'm glad at least one. We found it's one viewer. We found the one person who watched the series.
Great. Oh dear.
Oh
dear.
dear. Oh, we've got a new stained trinkets. This one is giant piles of poison resistance, but if you get poisoned at all, you get more stressed over time. Honestly, I'm not sure that's worth it. Aside from triggering something that needs you to be stained. And this is the Sharpness Charm, which I think is better than the one I've got, actually. So I might just swap that out for Audrey's. Claire, well, let's just do that.
Yeah, shout out to Chilling with Chuck, who's been a member for 14 months, and says, damn, I can't stay for this one despite really wanting to. Hello, John, Claire, and Teddy. Enjoy the darkest dungeons and try to stay sane.
We're doing our best. There's definitely been...
We've thawed back up from melting down.
Yeah, we definitely had a bit of a problem. Things were going very badly in that fight for a second, but I think we've recovered nicely. We're also going to take one more bit of wheel damage, but then we're getting to the creature den, which gives me creature parts as a reward, which is fascinating, but okay. And yeah, we're just healing up as we go, which is lovely. But yeah, I ideally would like a nice... I mean, there's a nice hero shrine up ahead, which we could definitely do. Like, we should definitely go to the hero shrine after this. But yes, we might need to fight some beasts first. You know, I could be tempted to... Apparently I have no option but to enter the den. Like, oh, hang on, no. Our light cows them. Just naff off. Rank hole in the ground folly. Fight. Close information, these quarters are tight. I think the team's actually doing pretty good shape. I'll take that. Yeah, let's go in. Let's see what's going on inside. Yeah, he wants to run, which is interesting. Maybe he doesn't want to fight. Oh, hello! Oh, it's a puppy! Oh, it's a puppy. Okay, these guys don't seem too bad, though. I'm guessing as this is a carrion eater, that means we don't want to kill other things.
It's a nashi.
Pretty much.
Yes.
I think we want to take them out first.
What? Because if we kill the dogs, they'll eat them and
they'll
be
just eat the dogs and be stronger, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think these guys want to be our first targets.
Various people talking about how they watched the Resi series in chat. Thank you very much.
Oh, we've got 2 guys with special abilities here. 2 guys with special magical abilities, like the little crowns. So yeah, we're getting close to the mountains, and shit is definitely getting meaner.
Yeah, although, like, They took a lot of damage, though.
Also, I've not been able to get my defenses up because this guy's so slow. So he just hasn't been able to get defender up. And now, unfortunately, my medic is kind of more on the front line than I would like. But it's not so bad. You're going to die to bleeding, I think. So let's just get a hit on you. Start wailing down the... If I can finish both of these guys off before they even get another turn, you're going for... Oh, fetch! Pulled him forward, blimey. Another shot against you. That's a nice solid 10 right there. Let's finish these guys off. As I said, I can't use blinding gas anymore. I'm too bloody far forward, which is hilarious. Right, you're dead. And now... you've got the exact wrong moment to get a turn, unfortunately. So I suspect he probably just... Okay. He just got a little bit stronger. Unfortunately, that was the exact wrong moment to finish off that because his turn was next. Lol. Okay. Keep defending. Because I think they're going to struggle to get past this guy anyway. And then you can still do your thing. Get some poison on him. I mean, that's a crit for 3 damage. And he's got the blight, which means I don't care about his defenses. 1 damage. 1 damage out of 78 hit points. Boom. I flipping love it. And you can actually use Open Vein at this point to get, yeah, bleeding. It's not going to do much damage, but it's just bleeding damage. And given he is super tough, just doing damage over time to him. The dogs are trying to defend him. The dogs are moving forward.
Audrey was blinded by resentfulness.
Oh.
Because you used the cool vein slashing ability.
It is what it is. I'm going to just have to make do. And meanwhile, you just have to keep defending over and over again. Literally, he's going to do nothing but defend now. That's fine. You guys, unfortunately, are activating so many dodges. And just do another poison. Everyone's dodging like crazy. That's the blindness. But are you taking the blood and the... Gosh darn, he got in a munch. But honestly, he should die next turn if we're lucky. Just take him out. He's at death's door. He's not dead yet, but he shouldn't be too difficult to finish off. And there we go. We got 1 hit in there, and that's bleed over time, which is great. And just the dogs just can't do anything to my team. They're really struggling for the most part. You're starting to get a bit stressed out, but it's not so bad. And there we go, death blow, he's done. So, okay, he can now not feed on the dogs. And even if you can dodge everything, you're still going to die to blood loss pretty soon. So, yeah, everything's going. I think this is fine. If I just defend up like crazy, they're struggling to get to the back row. I know they do have, like, the fetch, but it doesn't do much damage, and they don't seem to do it very often. So, honestly, I think I'm pretty happy with that, as we just kind of vaguely push forward. And also, if you push forward with Duelist Advance... That means that even if he misses, doesn't matter. You still get your deflection, and it also means you are now in a better position to start, doing a healing or whatever you want, really. So that is not going to do much to you, unfortunately. And that's hopefully blood on you too. Yep, they're now all bleeding. So even if they dodge everything, it does not matter anymore. And there's the backslash, which comes with the combo. You just got death blowed right there, and you get to heal yourself if you can get the hit. Gosh darn it, he missed. That's a terrible time to have missed. It would have been lovely if he could have hit, because if he had actually got the hit there, he would have healed himself 20%. But what can you do?
With impunity.
There was a second wave. I missed that was a thing at the top there. But there was a second wave. There were spiders here as well. And the spiders are also getting nasty because we're getting close to the mountain. But for the time being...
and they have a ton of evade as well. A ton of dodge.
Yeah, but once you get through the dodge, it wears off. And I can remove dodge.
Nice.
I can remove dodge. So how about... Yeah, the spitters at the back. Let's make them the priority. So congratulations. You now don't have dodge and you do have vulnerable to combo. And on top of that, could do blinding glass. You know what? Let's just heal up this guy. Let's just for safety keep my front line nice and safe. Let's get you as you should be. And next time he gets turned, which is after these 2 biters, who seem to struggle with web, but there's the backslash. Okay, you're taking poison. Defend the front line. We'll heal you up if we can, but it's not much poison, to be honest. And now, we should be able to, yeah, start doing some good damage to you. Though, to be honest, let's go for just Poison Dart.
Excellent work.
Critical combo, 10 damage, though. I'm guessing these guys are probably pretty
Poison
resistant.
yeah.
Yeah, they're spiders, so poison. They are very not bleed resistant, though. So that's positive. And there we go. One of the spitters is already dead at the back, which I'm going to take. And if they're not bleed resistant, then basically, if we can just get the hit in... Gosh darn it. I should target them with... My gunner should, yeah, get the... But
but the dodge is gone now.
Exactly. It's because if they miss one, that dodge has been used up. It's like it's a thing they're
I
stacking. See. So that's fine. So honestly, I think if we can just keep... Oh, wow. They can get right to the backfield. And that did also stun you, unfortunately. So that was the end of your turn. Once again, just keep protected. Literally, all you do is protect the team, but it's working.
Yeah.
It's working, because he's just got such a dumb amount of health. And, yeah, at this point, we could... Yeah, you've got dodge at 75%, and I think... No, you don't, actually. Boom. Gone. And now he's also set up for a combo. And Web is doing nothing to him. It's blinded him, and you're coming in for the defenses. Everyone's going to look. We might need to deal with your stress at some point or another. But, yeah, you know what? Heal him, and also get rid of that poison, please. There we go. No poison. But it might just be immediately put on by... LOL! Well, that was a waste of time. Right, don't bother putting poison. Critical, 14 damage. You're already almost dead, and these are the big poisoners at the rear. It's just very tricky to get the flipping poison off him, because the spiders keep... There's no point trying to cure the poison. They just keep putting more on. So that's all absolutely fine. Take him out. Death blow, nice. Okay, now it's just the front line and so are the squishies. So now I think at this point, honestly, it's just a question of... Ooh, you need to heal up your friend, please. Thank you. That was the last heal I've got, unfortunately. And, okay, I know that there's going to be resentment about this, but I kind of need the defense and dodge and whatnot that gives me. So everything's going to be fine, and he's barely taking any poison damage, really. Straight back round to you. And now, yeah, now we can just basically start just tossing knives, etc., etc. Should be under control. Claire!
Yeah, shout out to Kaisuki, who gave us $7 Canadian.
Best dollars.
And says a while back you did a poll and it had Jade Empire for games that you'd play. I was wondering, have you played it and what do you think about it?
No, I never played it, but I'd heard some really interesting good things. It's from the BioWare Golden Age. It just struck me as a really interesting game to potentially look at. But no, it was available as an option in Democracy Week, but it did not do very well in the poll, so I do not expect to see it anytime soon, unfortunately. Very sadly. It's an interesting... it's a very interesting game I've heard very good things about, but I've not played it myself. But I've heard very good things.
Yeah, shout out to Trevor, who gave us $20 Canadian.
Excellent dollars.
And says, hey, John and Claire, I'm watching from my hospital bed here in Canada. I've been an avid viewer and supporter for years now, and I wanted to send my appreciation for friendly voices to listen to today.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. I hope you're doing okay.
Yes, indeed.
And I think it is time to, yeah, potentially do some drugs next time we're in combat, though I can't use those outside of combat.
Oh, I see.
And there's going to be limited healing options. Oh, definitely Hero Shrine. Fuck the lair. We're not going into the lair. That was my mistake last time. Fuck me, no. We're going for the Hero Shrine so we can actually get a little bit of tragic backstory. Right, Shackles. Oh, these Shackles weigh me down. He's still bloody whining. Oh, I was in prison once. Yeah, it was ages ago. You escaped. It's fine.
Just grow a beard, you'll be fine.
Exactly. Just become mayor of a small French town. Come on, it's not difficult. Anyone can do it. Here we go. The Shrine of Reflection. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I kind of just want this guy. Let's get more stories from this guy. I want his grape shot ability. That's what I want. I want him to have grape shots.
Chapter 3. One last job.
Okay, so he didn't stay on the straight and narrow too long then. Gotcha. Now is this just a story?
He was sick and starving, and in desperation, offered his expertise to an unscrupulous malefactor. Shackled once more to an unsavory task by an advance of gold.
Ted is snoring in the background.
Girded himself, and prepared for one final heist.
But do we actually fight the high store? Nope, that's not yet. It's not yet. But we have picked up highway robbery. So, okay, any of the not front row positions, and requires the target has a positive token, cooldown 1, ignores... Wait, what?
What?
Target removes 2 positive What's a positive token?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Okay. Not 100% sure what a positive token is. I was just hoping he'd learn how to use a shotgun, personally. But he's learned how to do robbery in some slightly unspecified way. We're almost at the final boss, which is unfortunate because the team is not looking in great shape. I mean, we're going to do a little bit more healing on the way. A little bit more stress going on here. Come on, guys. Oh, blimey. The coach is under attack. Come on, guys. One more heal before we make it to the McGibble. Oh, the thing is sparking. The torch is not doing well.
You can remove buffs from the enemies.
Oh, positive buffs. Okay. That makes sense. Alright.
And if you upgrade that ability, you can steal the buffs for yourself.
Alright, so we've got ourselves. One of them are altars at the back. One of you guys at the front who really struggles to get past the front row. And you, a deacon, who's big. And I have no idea what he does. But his resistance...
But I want his axe.
His resistances are very low to blood and blight. In fact, oh, is that true? You know what? All of you guys have really poor resistance. You're not so bad. You're not so bad. The altar at the back is not so bad. But these guys seem pretty vulnerable to just being hit by giant piles of that. So actually, that's interesting. I'm just going to start wearing down the altar at the rear. And even with the even the reduction, that is like that. And he's doing altar of denial. He's buffing everyone. And also flesh weaving. He's giving himself worship. He's exalting unspeakable cosmic forces. Not really sure how I deal with that, to be honest. Right, let's just get some damage over time on you. 6 damage. And yes, you are healing, but you're also losing bits and pieces. Let's go for the incision. 6 damage. Come on, bleeding. Yep, bleeding too. I don't think he can out-heal that. Critical 8, and there's also bleeding at the back there because he's just so slow he can't get the defender off in the first round. That's the problem. The first round, you're taking tons of damage because he hasn't got his bloody defender up yet. But at least you can defend her next round. So, okay, round 2. Next up, you just start taking tracking shot will mean, yeah, you're now no longer stealth, and also you'll be vulnerable to bigger attacks to do it. Tracking shot, so okay, you've lost stealth and you're now set up for a combo. And now, at this point, just use blinding gas. There we go, lovely. So, yeah, you're now also very confused and dazed and diddly-diddly-deed, and you basically can't really do much, to be honest. And now, just keep bulking up defense. Keep bulking up defense. Protect her. We've now got layers of defense going on. Screw you. The problem is, when it hits both of them, it's still... Oh, okay. This is fine. Drink some booze. I know they're not going to approve, but at least you're not at death's door anymore. And that also gives you some dodge and whatnot. Okay, bone weaving. So you're now a way better defender, but you're taking a lot of damage. But he can take the big axe. He can take the axes. Alright, you just need to keep drinking. Keep drinking the booze. I'm aware that there are, like, you don't appreciate her drinking booze, but honestly, we're lacking in options. And now, let's go in for bang. Oh, miss! Oh, shit. That's not good. Why was that a miss? Oh, because you were blind. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay, here comes the bone weaving. He's just healing over and over again. You get the bleeding off her. That's good. That's good. You're doing more healing. It wasn't much to everyone though, but it's stressing them out. And my concern is...
Okay, you should...
Okay. What we need to do is we need to get... Next time we get the person who's got the booze, or the laudanum, we need to get your stress under control. But he doesn't have it. So
Doesn't he have an item?
He has an item that only really is useful during Death's Door.
Oh.
The problem is, you see, I'm glad I had the defense up there. Bloody hell. And oh, fuck's sake! Barristan! He's failed two of them checks in a row. Oh, this was looking okay, but it's rapidly going wrong, actually. We've got bandages.
You have items and they are free to use.
Yeah, we're going to use that to kind of restore you a little bit. You're looking okay. We're going to try and get poison on you. Fuck the fucking dodgers. Everyone is just dodging everything right now. You need to just, yeah, get the tracking shot. I just need this guy to go the fuck down. 4 damage, but it sheds that. I just want the altar to die. I want the altar to die. I forgot to use his item. Fuck. Okay, this is fine. Continue just having massive resistances. Glimmer of Hope. Target flame. 15%. Oh, that just increases the flame. Right, okay, that's what that does. And we've managed to get you to... And we've definitely got to heal you. There's nothing we should do more than keeping you alive. So at least you're not dying at this exact moment in time. Nocturne Commune is just you buffing yourself. I just need one of them to go down as a starting point. Flesh Weaving is, yeah, he's just giving a healing to this guy, but he's already at full health, so I don't care. And then, yeah, more healing, more etc. Okay, stop having 3 turns in a row. That's cheating. Just keep shooting him. Oh, fuck yeah, got the crit, fuck you. Okay, their altar's dead. Their altar's gone. So, okay, at this point, they've lost their support at the rear. The problem is, their frontliners are buffed to fuckery. Just stack and keep stacking defend like crazy. You've got bandages, but they can't do anything for the time being. You don't need to use that. Time to start getting poison darts on you. We have to just work through the dodge, and we're just going to have to accept that's going to be a thing. Get that on you. There's some blood on you. Good. You're just healing over time. You honestly cannot get through that guy's shield, which is fine. So in which case, yeah, here we go. Laudanum, drink it. There we go. That's you no longer at risk of like such an immediate mental breakdown. You've got good dodge. The thing is, I shouldn't... If he misses, it actually buffs the enemies. So in which case... Don't. Use Tracking Shot instead. So that's got rid of his dodgers and now sets him up for the combo. And now... Yeah, combo set up, meaning he's now got the poison on him, which should start wearing him down a bit. We could put the blinding gas on him, which honestly, if you can do, I kind of feel like you should. Because it might just basically deny him a turn. Yep, stunned. He's just basically been denied a turn, which I will flipping take. And with you having 2 stacks of block, at this point, I could also... I could bolster to get that under control. Or Rampart to knock you back. That's going to do, like, no damage, to be honest. But it would actually... It would burn the dodge... And it hit anyway. Okay, and it burnt the dodge regardless. Fuck you. So, okay. There we go. We're doing some good work there. That attack is stressy. He's stunned, so he can't do anything. And, yeah, the poison is right now not really doing anything. But he can't... Once that healing wears off in 1 turn, he doesn't get it back. That's gone now. Right. Keep doing the drugs. Because, yeah, for some reason, he doesn't want to drink booze, but he's happy with laudanum. That's fine. You are now... Yeah, you're defended. If I move you forward 1 step, that will be bad. Let's just burn your... Yeah, burn your defense. Good. Right, his defense is now gone. And now you can also... And don't want you to do that. I'm going to save your last that for them. Now let's get some bleed on you. 10. Come on, bleed. Yeah, he's got terrible bleed resist. This is starting to swing back in our favour. Starting to swing back in our favour a little bit. Just keep stacking the defend. Just stack it. Stack the fuck out of it. And, yeah, there we go. He's out of healing. And I think he can only use his big axe swing only on the very front line. So if he just keeps defending, then that's it. He's safe. I know you don't approve of this, but fuck it. Drink the booze. That just gives you, yeah, dodge and speed, which is great. You're taking so much damage. You just gave him a little bit of healing, but it was only a one-off, and then that meant nothing much happened there. You're worshipping ancient gods or something. We're just going to have to work with that. Bandages, use them on yourself. Let's get rid of that bleed, thank you. And then... yeah, let's get more on that. Yeah, more blight, fuck you. Keep firing. Keep firing. Duelist advance, I don't need you to move forward. You can't attack the front line. That was a miss, which unfortunately I think fucks you up. It didn't fuck you over. I thought that fucked you over, but fine. And then, yeah. Now we use that potion on the front liner. 100% we do. You're probably coming in for a big hit there, but that did not much. There's a little bit of bleeding there. I appreciate that, but that's fine. Now he's taking... oh, he didn't... okay, that's fine. This is why we have you with all the health. This is why we have you with all the health. This is why you have all the health on you.
Also, he could bolster now.
Yes, he could bolster. Ounce of prevention. Resistance. Yeah, that's preventative. It doesn't work retroactively. Let's get the bleed on you. Let's just get you off the field. Let's get you off the field, please. Get you off the field. Duelist advance. Go. Get in there. And if we're lucky, that did very little, but what can you do? The absinthe is gone. Your items are gone. Go for a pick to the face and see if we can pick you off right now. Death's door, but not the kill. Fuck. I was hoping we could get the kill there. Luckily, yeah, Sundering Steel. That doesn't hurt as much. He's having another test. Oh, for fuck's sake. 3 out of 3 on fucking failure. Fuck's sake, Barristan. He's not a single resolve. Okay, you died to the blood at least. For fuck's sake, Barristan. For fuck's sake. You have had so many you've had 3 meltdowns in a row. Fuck's sake, Barristan. Okay, no one else needs the laudanum right now, I don't think. Now we just open fire on this guy, and I think we might just be able to finish him off in this one go. But come the fuck on, Barristan. Like, literally. Zero, he's stunned, he can't attack this turn, fuck you. You just go forward, get the combo hit, and that gives you actually 20% healing, which is nice. Get forward, throw in the dagger for another 8. You don't get your turn this turn, because fuck you. Yeah, that's right, you don't get a turn, do ya? You don't get a flippin' turn. You don't get a flippin' turn. Wicked slice, death blow, down you fucking go, mate!
Greater threats await those who dare.
Right, that got me an unforgettable trinket. So if a stained item is equipped, plus 50% damage. Oh, well, that plus a foreclosure notice. Grave robber. Okay, that's Audrey. Apply on a hit. If rank equals 4, confusion 33% chance. Gain on hit. Flashing daggers skill 33%. Stealth. If no stealth... fuck it, that's too complicated. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Fuck that. But wounding words... giant part of bonus health... sorry, damage in return for health. Okay, I know precisely what to do with that. I know precisely what to do with that. Dismas is getting that. Okay. Dismas is having that because... yeah.
He's already got a stain thing.
Yeah. Well, he can have a stain thing. So, wounding that, put that in place. No. Just... do I have to throw...
click shift to discard. Shift click to discard, it says.
Ah, yeah. Screw you.
Wait, no, I meant to discard, like, the thing that you have in your...
yeah, but I need to make space to install the new one.
Okay,
and then the dead ringer goes off, and I've got one more stained item. Here we go. You. So now he's doing 50% more damage.
Nice.
But he's going to have less health as a result. So that's what... but he's hiding at the back. So we're going to see if that works out, basically. And fuck only knows if this... what the fuck's going on here?
Oh, indelible...
indelible trick. If in the...
I thought it
event that it is a new moon on a Tuesday, then your resistance to oranges is increased by the sum of the square of the other two sides.
I read indelible trinket as inedible trinket. Like, oh no, you can't eat the foreclosure notice. No.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Okay. Before we get too late in the day.
Yes.
By the way, 42 mushrooms gave us £5, and says truth, juice.
Good start, Claire.
Truth, justice, reasonably priced love, and a hard-boiled egg. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. 42 mushrooms. They say happy glorious 25th of May. Is Discworld your jam? And any faves from either of you?
I think I've now read the entirety of Discworld. This was actually quite recent. There were like a couple of gaps till recently, but recently I finished the last two I'd never read, which was Unseen Academicals and the last... Is it the Last Continent or the Lost Continent? The one where Rincewind goes to Australia. Fake Australia. I finally read those two, so I think I've now read everything, with the possible exception of, I think is Amazing Morris and his Amazing Educated Rodents in Discworld, technically.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure whether it is or not. There might be some other ones that are for younger readers I've not. I've read all of the Tiffany Akings, and they're like... Oh,
have you read the final one?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're young adult. Ted! That's a terrible fart, Ted.
Oh, baby boy.
We can smell that, Ted. I've read all the Tiffany Akings. They're like young adults. I think there might be ones that are like very much younger readers I've not read. And even though they're like the short ones, like, what's the one that's the Faust parody that's very short? I've forgotten the name. Yeah, I've read all of them. I think Thud is probably my favourite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in general, Witches and Guards are my jam. I think the Wizards books are less my jam, which is weird, because literally they're like, academia. Like, you'd think that would be my jam, but actually they're not.
Yeah.
Like, say, like, in, like, Reaper Man, which is, like, half death, half wizards. I think the death half of the book is so much stronger than the wizard half of the book.
I have read, it just reached me.
Yo, there we go. The fart just reached Claire. There we go.
Indelible fart. Lol. Okay.
Eric! That's the name of the one that's the fake Faust book. It's it's a
cool.
short story, yeah. It's a short story. We've also picked up more quirks.
Okay, so you said your favourites are Guards and Witches, and my favourites are also Guards and Witches, mostly because I've mostly read Guards and Witches and Tiffany Akins. Well, that's Witches.
I think it's kind of distinct a little bit.
My all-time favourite, would you
for
guess?
fuck's sake. Is it Nightwatch by any fucking chance?
Well, of course it's fucking Nightwatch by any fucking chance.
Fuck's sake.
It's time travel and Les Mis.
Uh-huh.
And I do love vibes.
Okay, we've got Peacemate. Yeah, finally someone got a positive quirk. After getting like 4 negative quirks in a row, we got 1 positive. But it's a shit one. It's just positive relationship chances, to be honest. So, okay. And we've also got yet more mastery. Okay. Everyone's calmed down a bit. Here, have some calming incense. And you. And also, yeah, the tinned delicacies. Well, we know who's getting them. 86 health at this point. Fuck's sake, I love it. Okay. We have money. And we need to, hang on. Everyone is, we need to do some healing here. In particular, so I need in items that are good for the healing. So obviously the slime mold. There's not much, to be honest. I guess I'll just take some slime mold, to be honest. Do I have any in items here? Can I sell? Am I allowed to sell? No, I'm allowed to shift click discard, but I cannot sell. So we need to just basically sell, get rid of some stuff to make space for some stuff. I've got 33. Nice trinkets. Yeah, some of these trinkets are now trinkets are cheaper because I brought animal parts. So, just 25% poison resistance piercing. And if...
Quirk.
Is that quirk?
Yeah.
That is not quirk.
Well, look at the slime mold. Oh.
That's illness.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
my
must
bad.
mean illness.
It was near quirk. I was so confident. My
if
bad.
illness, then 15% chance less stun resist. Okay, it's like reading a fucking foreign language, this. 25% resistance piercing, but if you yourself are bleeding, Minus 5% crit. I mean, that might be a decent thing for what's-her-face, the Doctor. Because she's all about the bleeding right now.
Paracelsus.
Yeah, Paracelsus. That might be a really good thing for you. We've also got food if food is in inventory, then 10% resolute chance. This is interesting. I mean, okay, bare minimum. Get me the slime mold times everything. Everyone's getting slime mold. Everyone's just getting slime. Because apparently there's literally no cooking food aside from slime. So step 1, congratulations. You're all eating slime. Oh, you already ate something else. Okay, you already ate the tin delicacies. So you get, yeah, 27. Wow, you've got so little health right now. But you're going to hit like a truck. So it's fine. So discard that. We don't need that. Honestly, discard the minor sharpness charm. We do have the academics map that I can put on here.
A new variable.
But that would have to replace that. Hang on, what did this even do? Chance to produce flapjacks.
Before each location?
I swear we didn't get any flapjacks. I swear we got...
It didn't say how high of a chance to produce flapjacks.
I'm putting on the academics map instead. We didn't get any flapjacks last time.
Your
We got none.
instincts serve you well.
And then I think we need to spend... Yeah, we need to do up the carriage. If we're going into the darkest dungeon, the carriage needs to be done. So we're not buying anything in that regard. Go back to the provisioner.
Practice. Improve.
I think we just need to buy some more bandages, because I'm pretty sure we used up the bandages. The burn salve, I think, is not spectacular at all. The chalk...
Did you have something that the increases resolute? Because Granodacus in chat says give the 10% resolute thing to Barristan right now.
10% resolute thing? I don't know what the 10% resolute thing is. I do not know what that was. Sorry. Oh, stitching kits are here, though. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy stitching kits.
Oh, your inventory was full. That's why you couldn't get flapjacks.
Oh! Well, I didn't see any elsewhere either. Right, stitching kit.
On. Give the flapjacks another try. The people want you to have another try at the flapjacks.
And heal you. Okay, fine. Wainwright. Flapjacks. Make sure I've got space in my inventory, in which case...
You discard the thing you don't understand, the foreclosure notice.
Yeah, you know what, fuck it, sure, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. And also these things that I do not like. I've not got space for them anyway. Who does... I think we want to give someone the laudanum, that's pretty good. I'm not using you. You guys can stay. Bandages are good. I'm out of money. Though I can do some mastery training.
Nice.
So, okay. Thrown dagger, flashing daggers. Okay, what am I using that might benefit from being better? What's my take aim? No, that's not what I want. I want the tracking shot. So target... All that does is make it so the target can't gain dodge for 2 rounds, which feels like a really modest improvement. To be honest, that feels aggressively modest. Open vein can get up to 6 bleed. 6 bleed when target is confused, but then it can only be used when he's not in the front row. You know what? I'll give a go to you having advanced dodge. That might save my life. You never flippin' know. You... What's upgraded Noxious Blast? I mean, to be honest, 6 Blight is actually pretty good. So keep that for that, and I will upgrade Duelist Advance. Not so much for the damage, but for the counter. So, alright. That's what we're going to go for. I'm going to try and get some flipping things. And we've made it to the mountain. Barristan is looking mostly okay. Select route. We have made it to the darkest dungeon. We have made it to the cocky darkest dungeon. Everyone's going to have a nice nap. Rest for the night, which apparently does nothing for your health, like riding in the rickety carriage does. But we've made it full inventory. Yes, we don't have full inventory anymore. And apparently something's happening between these two. Maybe it's they want to have a smooch. They fucking hate each other. Great. Okay, cool.
Maybe they want to have a hate smooch.
Oh, for fuck's sake! He's going to gain... Every time he uses Defender! That's all he uses! That's all he fucking uses! You can't pick up Vulnerable every time he uses Defender! He doesn't do anything else! And you're going to... Fucking Binding! Those are the best two you fucking assholes! You absolute fuckers! Those are the best abilities they both have! You're literally saying you're going to make yourselves 50% more vulnerable to damage. My frontliner is going to be 50% more vulnerable to damage in the event that my fucking potions guy uses his best potion.
At last,
It's his one job.
temple of failure and regret.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. There's to the mountain we go. There's no map. Okay.
Yeah, because it's dark in there.
It is. It's an fact, it could be darker.
Yeah, you're not in the dungeon yet, though.
It's true. We're about to go into the darkest dungeon. Into the dark. There doesn't appear to be a map. Into the darkest dungeon we go. The darkest dungeon 2, in fact.
Electric Boogaloo.
Stop here. So what the fuck is all this, guys? Look, guys. There's weird floating stuff over there, guys. It's like the horse, big sarcastic horse. Whatever the fuck that is. I've found Oblivion's Ingress. I mean, I'm kind of feeling like we could just go. We don't have the... No one is willing to go. Everyone's just like, fuck it. Everyone wants to fight the cultists. Well, that's a shame. I was absolutely up for backing anybody who was willing to say, fuck this shit, let's go. But we've got to fight some cultists. Apparently, I like the tentacle Cupid at the back. He's good. I like him.
John's resolve is tested. Meltdown. Lol.
Alright, buddy. Let's see how we do with 50% bonus damage. 11 down to 5. And that's shredded your armor. Sightless miasma. Presumably that's blindness. Honestly, blindness isn't so dangerous. And now if I use my best ability, my frontliner gains fucking vulnerable. What the actual fuck is this? What the actual balls is this? Fine, I guess we'll just put bleed on this guy then. I guess. Fine, fuck you all basically. You're resistant to blight. You are not resistant to blight. And dodged out the way, but that's fine. It's burnt that. It's burnt that. Coming for Sundering Seal. Fortunately, we started with a tiny bit of block. Straight away, we need to get this altar out of the field. He's boosting himself, and then he's fucking... This one needs to get him out the way. He just provides so many fucking... Well, I don't fucking care if you don't like it. I don't care if you just decide to make yourself vulnerable at the rear. I don't fucking care. It's important. Okay? We're just gonna have to make fucking do. And, okay. Just try and take the shot anyway. It's still doing damage. It's getting through. You're healing, but you are full health, so it doesn't matter. Enfeebling miasma, I do not care. That doesn't matter. More bone weaving, but he's already full health, so it completely doesn't matter. Okay. There's not much he can do in this position. Literally, he can't do anything aside from ounce of prevention. Or, yeah, it's just... Well,
what's her item that she's got?
Boost the flame.
Oh, yeah, we don't care about that.
You know what, may as well use it. Well, fuck you, basically. It's basically all she can do. It's all she can cocking do. So if you want to make yourself vulnerable...
Oh, he resisted that.
Well, the person at the back is... Didn't pick up vulnerable. I'm not sure why not, but...
Because it's a 50-50 shot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dice roll.
Right, let's just burn your block too. It does basically no damage, but it should... Oh, it didn't burn the block. Okay, but that's fine. You are now vulnerable, blind and dazed. Yeah, we should be able, with a thrown dagger. Get you straight off the field. Fuck you, altar gone. Good. Good, because the altar is annoying, and fortunately, you are very well defended. But yeah, that axe does 2 blocks of madness damage, like, straight away. Which is...
Alright, so you need to remember to bolster before he's, like, too far gone.
I'm going to do it now. Just going to do it now. Fuck it. And then there is a cooldown on it after that point. And you could advance forward. But I would rather... That doesn't remove the block. But I tell you what, it will line you up for a... Gosh darn it, missed. Which is a shame. Get the bleed on him. 8, and that should be a bleed. Yep, that's bleed. That's doing well. And then do the same here. Crit 10 and blight. Okay, you're going to start losing health in a cocking hurry, buddy. You're going to lose that in a cocking hurry. I don't care if my guy at the back is vulnerable. It doesn't matter. And you are taking a load of damage. There we go. Ooh, that was a lot of madness all round, but it's not so bad. In which case, just basically, yeah, track shot on him again. Now we've got him, and now he's set up for the combo. And now you get to here. And with the combo, that's Death's Door and a giant pile of bleed damage. So hopefully the bleed will do enough. Honestly, I don't mind him being weak. It literally doesn't matter. And now go pick to the face, finish him. Gosh darn it, he resisted the Death's Door. Keep going. Crush. He is refusing to die, but then he died to blood loss. Hilarious. But this guy's basically a support character. At this point, there's not much he can do. He's not a damage dealer. We've got this. Clap.
Yeah, shout out to Silver Iron, who's been a member for 7 months, and says I'm in the Lake District right now, so I'll have to watch the stream tomorrow. Have fun, Ted, and the other two, who means I guess.
It is a lovely bit of the world, the Lake District. Really, really nice.
Yes, indeed. Josh gave us 2,000 yen, and says it's something to watch later, but now I've got to go to work. I haven't been able to catch you guys live since I moved to Japan. But best wishes to John, Claire, Ted, and everyone else.
Oh, what time is it in Japan right now?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
With the magic of the internet. Okay, everyone's a bit wounded, but honestly not so bad. I feel like that went okay. And apparently on my way to the darkest dungeon, I can't just say, fuck this noise. We're just gonna not bother.
Almost 8 a.m.
Ooh, that is... You have to get up early for the stream. Nasty. Oh, I suppose it'd be very similar to Australia, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also they have to get up early to go to work.
Makes sense. Oh, I've made it to the Malignant Cathedral. Not sure if that's better or worse than like the Flesh Cathedral I've been at before. Like, I personally, I'd rather go to the Malignant Cathedral than the Flesh Cathedral. Oh, Claire! I'm taking on keychains.
That's weird.
There's keychains they've got a brain. There's keychains and a brain. They're guarding the brain. I feel like I'm taking on that fucking key Pokemon. The fuck is this? There's the Padlock of Wasting. I don't know what it does. Okay, but what I do know is it's pretty resistant to status, which is a problem. Okay, you're not so resistant to blight. You meanwhile have blood and anything. But the one at the front is okay. He's the one we just have to beat the shit out of. Also. 55, 55, 55. It's a lot of health. That is a lot of health right there. Okay.
Oh, the shackles of your denial right there.
Sorry?
It's apparently the shackles of your denial.
Is it?
Well, it's been brought up,
Ooh, okay.
before. Oh, apparently this is, who we should have, tossed the foreclosure notice at.
Oh, fascinating.
Well, we threw it out because we didn't understand it.
Okay, so you have got good bleed. Your blood resistance is amazing. Unfortunately, the only people I can hit with my bleed resistance are really good. Resisting bleed, which is very unfortunate. So, okay, I'm just going to give myself giant piles of resistance to everything as a starting point, just to see what happens. Because then again, you know what? We may as well get a little bit of 50, 60. Fuck it, let's see if we get lucky. I mean, that was a crit, which was good, and he resisted the bleeding. Which is fine. Most of my abilities have just been blocked. I assume because that's what these guys do. As I kill them, I unlock more abilities. Meaning, for the time being, I've got basically nothing I can do. Aside from use one ability. Which is kind of a problem. Because his only ability is Duelist Advance. Which is... I mean, at least it's got a crit, which is good. And he's got the counter now, but it means he's not on the back row, which is where he kind of needs to be. Paralyzing Fear. Ranged Lock. Can't use range skills. That's your one thing. Okay, at least you were getting some counter back, and you're set up for a counter. Okay, well, this is wild. Okay, well, at least this is plus 50% crit chance when set up for crit, and you're set up for crit. That was a combo, but it didn't get the crit anyway. That's a bit of a shame. Paralyzing Fear. At least you're doing good damage back with your counter abilities. You can use all your skills for some reason, but can't use range skills. Use Defender. I know you don't like it at the back. I don't care about your opinion right now.
But also, I think she...
Oh, that was was that 15 damage at the back there, thanks to Vulnerable. Fuck's sake. Denial of Reason is adding... What the fuck is happening right now? Okay. So, you're now at the back, which means you can no longer use Incision. But you can use Blinding Gas, but it's going to really piss off, yeah, the frontliner. But I kind of feel like... Actually, you know what? You're not resistant to Blight. Fuck it. 2 damage, but let's get some Blight. What? You had 10 resistance to Blight? Fuck off. Okay, we've just stunned the frontliner. Alright. Keep trying it. 6. Now there's some Blights on you. Good. Paralyzing Fear, 6 damage. We need to get some healing on you actually pretty soon, which is... I'm a bit scared. Hi, Ted. Ted. You have a little cough. Okay, everyone's fine. Bit worried about... This is... What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Oh, you can't use healing items. Oh, shit. That's bad. Pistol shot. Okay, this is going to do a lot. This is going to stun you. If it didn't fucking miss! Jesus fucking Christ, this is... My healer's almost dead and I can't heal. I'm blocked by... Fuck, you're at death's door. Okay, this is all gone to shit. This is all gone to... My front line... Wait, who else is at death? Oh, my healer's dead! My healer's dead. That's like the last person you want to die. Okay. At least we got a crit on you, and you're hopefully now taking more blight, which is good. Well, he just attacked the gravestone of my healer. Fucking hilarious. Just defend. Keep him alive. All right, activate the defense right there. And my
he's about to go. He's about to have a meltdown.
Yeah, you know what? He is. Okay, what can we do? We can open the vein of one of these people, but I feel like, to be honest, we should just go for a Wicked Slice and just desperately try and finish off at least one of them. Paralyzing Fear, you took 6 damage. Why didn't you protect her? I thought you were supposed to be in Guardian duty. More Paralyzing Fear, but at least he can take it. He can stand. The problem is he can't do any damage. Like, the rest of the team is doing the damage. That's the problem we've got here. Oh, no, you were protecting her. Sorry, yeah, you're protecting him, not her. More Crippling Doubt, fuck's sake. Oh, fuck's sake, Dismas. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've had 1 pass and everything else has been nothing but meltdowns. For fuck's sake. Okay. Defend her. Let's get defend on everyone. Just desperately try and protect everyone. Why did yours just walk? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? You just shoot this fucker. Shoot this fucker. 14 damage. Is that enough? It's not, but the blight might be enough. Here comes more fucking crippling down. I think Dismas is at death's door. Okay. Okay, I've taken out one of the keychains. You, intoxicating invigorate to get, like, you back up on your feet, or at least it makes you resistant to death blows. Defend him. Keep him safe from attacks. Here comes more Paralyzing Fear. Yep, you're taking the knocks there, but you can take them. Oh, you're about to have another crisis, aren't you? Oh, Overwhelming Anguish is going to cause stress. I swear to God, if you have another fucking meltdown, for fuck's sake. I have had 6 meltdowns to 1. That's the end, because I don't have a healer to get him back up. There's no healer to get him back up.
Round of absence for everyone.
No, that's an ability. It's not an item.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, the best I can do is maybe go for a pick to the face with this guy. That's 6 damage. If I can just start taking him down a bit more. And now you get another. Here comes Denial of Reach. He's holding on for the time being. Jeweler's Advance would not do much good, to be honest. 4 to 8. Fuck it. 6 damage. And he's still not fucking dead. Paralyzing Fear missed, at least. You're coming in for mental lashes. You're just eating that. My gunner is still just alive. Another fucking pick to the face. 2 of them are down, but for some reason they just healed. I don't know why they just healed. Fucking protect him. Protect him. Just protect him as best you can. At least he's got death blow. Here comes Denial of Reason again. Okay, you've got another attack now. You could do something. I mean, you've got the open vein, but it's only 2 bleed. It'd be better off just to basically go for, yeah, just use your pistol shots. Use, in fact, Julius advance, but at least give him counter-attacks. Fuck it, go for it. There's the crit that did less damage. Here comes Overwhelming Anguish. It went for her. I don't know how he's still alive, but he is. Well, he's got 2 rounds of Guardian. You've got block +2. Keep doing it. Just keep the rest of the team alive. I don't know whether this is possibly... He's got no health. Death's Door, but here comes the counterattacks. 2 members of the team are at Death's Door. And no one's got any items that can help. Fuck's sake. The chat is saying this is theoretically winnable. Yeah, I don't know if I could win it, though. 30% blight versus 20%, but... This is the guy I need to get down. So let's just... That's a crit. Please do it anyway. Fuck, that's blight anyway. Good. Even with the resistance. Here comes Denial of Reason. Everyone's holding... They don't actually attack that often. That's the weird thing. They're just not attacking that often. I've got no healing available left. There's nothing left. Go for... Just go for nothing but ripostes. Fuck it. I mean, you're protecting him, right? I think you are. Fuck it, Julius advance, go! Straight to the front line, let's add more ripostes in. Just add more ripostes. You're taking damage, here comes Crippling Doubt. There's Death's Door again. But everyone's... They're not... Oh, who died?
Oh, no!
My god. Well, no, my damage dealers are still alive.
Yeah, but...
I mean, 4 to 6. 3 to 6, 4 to 5 versus 3 to 6, and it would increase the amount of... Go for it, that's 3. Low damage roll, unfortunately. And now the Guardian's gone, Denial of Reach, but sometimes they just don't attack. Come for a Wicked Slice. Oh, shit! That just took one of them out! But I've got, like, no health left, and there's still one here. She's at Death's Door.
No.
I've got 2 people at Death's Door.
And she's gonna have a meltdown.
No, she can drink absinthe, which will keep her alive, at least for now. And the people who objected to it are dead. So that's fine.
Isn't that him who objects to it?
Possibly, I'm not sure. But the thing is, they're not attacking, they're doing mental attacks, which means that it's not killing them. It's not killing them. It's only 20% blight resistance. That's 3. There's the blight. You can just go in with the... I mean, Open Vein might be better, to be honest. I mean, this is 4 to 8 or 3 to 5, but with bleed. Do it. That was 6. And bleeds. Just keep doing dumb mental attacks. Dodged and did the cap. Fuck's sake, this is close. I don't know how the fuck this is close, but it's actually close. Because it's not attacking me. It's doing debuffs. I don't know if the other padlocks attack more often, and this is one of the debuff ones. But, like... This is actually... The fuck? 3 damage. That was... I probably should have just doubled up the thing. He's taking lots of damage here. Dodged it. Fuck's sake.
Oh, I like how the padlock is, like, looking like it's starting to be damaged and bleeding. That's cool. Crit 50% or just 2 more additional bleed. That was a crit 9. And he's still not doing so hot. I mean, wait, does this guy even have an attack? I don't think so.
If he doesn't, I'm not sure he can actually kill these people. Because it's possible he can't. There's another 6 and more bleed.
Oh, you're lucky about which lock you left until last, because different padlocks have different attack.
There's another 3. And if we're lucky... Holy fuck, we just won! He just died to the... What the fuck?
The world's mind is free to remember a time
what the fuck?
Cancerous corruption.
I freed the brain, Claire! I freed the brain!
You
At
destroyed
last,
shackles.
the veil begins to lift.
Is that good?
Yeah, because now you have a glimmer of hope.
That was my first victory.
Nice.
Also, I apparently didn't honor fallen heroes.
Yeah, but like...
The fuck was... How did that
Oh,
work?
does that mean, is that what that does when the baddies, like, murder the corpses?
Maybe. Could be, yeah. Maybe if the gravestones are still around. What the
Let's
fuck?
go, John.
How
GG.
the fuck did that even happen? What the fuck was that? Well, now I can go and spend all my candles, because I've got fucking 81 of the bastards.
No.
That was so lucky, to be honest. I mean, I
It
don't
was you
know.
who found the cipher, scribbled hastily in the decaying margins of some long-forgotten tome, scribbled in blood. Whether by providence or happenstance, we stumbled upon the mark of some strange power invoked the world over, reflected in cultures predating mankind itself. A semicircle radiating 5 points of power. A symbol hidden deep in the iconography of every ancient empire. The Iron Crown. Enigmatic and ubiquitous.
Okay, they found an ancient symbol of some description. And now I can spend ridiculous, dumb amounts of candles on, you know, characters and whatnot. Oh, bloody hell. So yeah, the last chain was psych attacks only, meaning it had no way of actually killing, of actually downing my enemies, which, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Sci-Fi Storm says Fallen Heroes is only when people die before the final boss. Then you get a corpse item, and you can carry it back to. You can carry that to the next inn for candles.
Ah.
Okay, so
Yes.
now you have a look.
While
at
I consider
this.
what I want to upgrade for my characters, yes.
DB Explorer gave us $5 and says that, hey, Claire and John and Doggo. I was watching an hour-long video on clocks and a longitude problem, but now I'm here with coffee money.
Ooh, that sounds fascinating.
Yes,
That
it
sounds
does
really cool, whatever
actually,
that is.
yeah.
That sounds really cool.
P-Saw gave us $5 and says, I've been so busy and I fell behind on your videos. I miss you and I will be back soon. Take this as a sorry for the lost YouTube Premium watch time.
Oh,
Well, that's very kind.
well, thank you very, very much indeed.
And yes, we've got also a message from Trooper Thingy, who's been a member for 22 months. And says, I just finished watching Desert Bus VR, the whole thing. I love my boys when you're together. All my love to the MHN family and all the memories.
I think we do have a good synergy in that regard. I think we work, we can bounce off each other quite effectively at this point. I will say, I think the Bulwark is an interesting ability because, yeah, that's basically just him doubling down on shielding, which I kind of want him to do. So I'm happy to spend a few candles just getting him up to that. Starting point, and I would to invest in that. Lovely. Claire, carry on.
Yeah, shout out to Moken, who gave us 50 Norwegian krona. And says, hey John, what did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
Broom!
Supplies!
I feel like that's nowhere. I feel like that's about as good as mine, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like they're about the same.
P.S. Many scritches and pets for Ted.
He gets many. Don't
God,
you
so
worry about
many.
that.
Grey Morality's been a member for 67 months and says, have fun storming the dungeon.
Fun was a questionable way to put it, but yes.
Yeah, Jonah's been a member for 21 months and says, good evening, John and Claire. Let's see. Anthony has been a member for 36 months and says, as usual, there are cat pics on the Twitter. I am going to get to that in a moment.
The true
You have not
splendor of a
missed them
world.
for sure.
Those who live within it.
Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of like advice on how to use the candles in chat.
Ooh.
By the way.
Okay.
Scroll down and unlock Flagellant. Flash Boy, Best Boy, apparently.
He's a beaten, broken
All the
soul.
new characters that you could
And
unlock.
yet
Am
our
I allowed to
portraits
just do
thrive
that?
with them.
Well, have a look at them.
Oh. Okay, I admit I did not realise that was a thing I could just do. Though it looks like it takes a few candles to unlock a
Yeah, well,
particular
don't randomly
character.
unlock a person if you don't know.
So, front rank, high damage, bleed, bloodlust. Okay, so hang on. Who do I think is the weakest member of my team? I feel like Audrey wasn't doing a huge amount. Like, okay, if I wanted to try out my rogue on the front line, and, like, I'm happy to have, yeah, my doctor at the back, that means I kind of, yeah, would like maybe a secondary gunner for the very rear, some form of real ranged person, and, like, maybe a secondary person in some way. So, okay, I'm just going to have a little bit of a look-see at some of these bastards. Claire?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Helena, who gave us $20 and says it's been a while since I've been able to catch you all live. I love the art style in the original game, and I'm loving the animations in this one. Love to you both, and scritches to Teddy.
Oh, Teddy, so many scritches.
Seriously.
Okay, here we go. An occultist, range damage, a bit of a healer, offensive support. I kind of like the sound of that. I'm willing to maybe unlock the occultist. Nice. Yeah, that sounds of interest, and you can bring them
Can
towards...
you, like, actually read all of them before you spend all your... I mean, I guess
I've
you
got
still
49 more. It's only... I think I could unlock basically every character,
but people
basically.
are saying flagellant.
The Flagellant. Front rank, blight, durable, sacrificial support. Don't really quite get that myself. The Vestal is also back rank, range damage, healer, and defensive support. Okay, like a more defensive version of the occultist. Potentially interesting. But like my, back rank to be able to do something. If I was looking for like maybe a second rank, then again, if you're a back rank healer, who are kind of theoretical middle rankers? Ooh. Bounty hunter can sometimes be hired at the inn. Fascinating. Well, if people want the Flagellant, let's have a little bit of a look-see at the Flagellant there. Just, front rank. It could be maybe rank 2. I could maybe have, like, a rank 2 Flagellant. That's absolutely fine. And then if I need, like, a rank 3... Stress heal support, bleed, any
You
rank
kind of need stress
Jester.
heal.
I'm going to be honest, that is kind of tempting. That is kind of tempting right there.
Oh, and that's a cool outfit.
Yeah, that does seem like a pretty cool outfit. And the Runaway is more of a front rank. But yes, stealth and support despite being front rank. You could be maybe like a secondary rank. That might be fine. Yeah, I'd be willing to give you a go. Honestly, I feel like it's probably not a bad thing to spend candles on just unlocking every character. To be honest,
let's
like,
do that.
just unlocking
and then,
all the calendars.
Maybe
is
you can try. You can maybe give some other characters a try while we catch up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Farou's been a member for 33 months. And, just enough to unlock everybody. Nice.
I'm not sure he's actually an unlock. I think he's just a character who can show up later.
No, but I mean, like, you've had just enough candles to do all of that, which is cool. Anyway, Faru says, hello, lovely evening to everyone. I've recently begun Mass Effect Legendary playthrough. I forgot that you can't romance Tali as Femshep, so Liara it is.
Oh. It is a shame.
Yes.
Dismisses. Hello. Memories. Select memories. 5% death resistance. 5%, 10% stress resistance. Right, so if you beat a boss with a character, they get to have a permanent memory of the event. Honestly, I feel like remembering a nice hot... Oh, you have to spend candles to unlock those. Okay, I see how that works. Fine. I get you.
Is to make it
Fair enough. I think I understand what's going on there. So, okay, let's have a little look-see at these characters and just kind of consider how they might fit together. Claire?
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Rainbow Jester, who gave us £5 and says, add block tax and treats for Ted. I'm pretty sure I just heard Ted barking trans rights in the background. What a good boy.
Sounds like a thing he'd do.
Yeah, sounds totally like a thing he would say. Because, of course, trans rights. Oman Gaming has been a member for 32 months. and says, your Railway Empire 2 video got me back into Sweet Transit last night, and I'm doing better at that game than I was last time I played.
Ooh, lovely. We've got 10 more
Were
plots.
dangerously premature. Given the gaps in our understanding, doing so would risk ridicule, or worse, robbery. I took no pleasure in asserting my seniority, stifling your protestations with a strict mandate of absolute secrecy. You acquiesced, but your plaintiff's susurrations betrayed a burgeoning resentment.
Okay, so basically, yes, it's still just a professor and a guy floating around in a library reading the forbidden texts. Gotcha.
Okay, and people are saying the bath thing.
Yes.
Says those are not permanent. You lose them if you fail a run with that character.
Oh, because it's a memory of the most recent run, one assumes.
Yeah, so if
yes.
they die, they lose
that makes sense.
Hunted.
So I kind of like the idea of, like, you know, a front rogue rank who's just basically constantly doing counters.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm just doing the counters over and over again. So like a much more high damage front rank than like a a defensive front rank. It's kind of, you know,
Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah, potentially kind of an interesting idea. And I was like saying, like, you know, she has to be a wanderer for now. You in like rank 2, so like your abilities are like, yeah, in rank 1 or 2. So Hand of Light, Self. Okay, yeah, so you can boost your own attack and defenses. Illumination again, yeah, in rank 2, which is, then again, it looks like actually you're a bit more appropriate maybe in the third rank perhaps. So illumination, okay, so can get rid of stealth and dodge. Judgment, dealing no idea what the that symbol is. And that is only from the rear. That's only from the, okay, maybe you're not really suitable for, I think you're much more suitable for rank 3 than rank 2 anyway. That's a bit of a tricky one, actually. I need to think about that. The Jester seems fun, though. By the sound of the Jester. So yeah, you can do some decent damage. Also, moves forward 1 step and causes combo setup. Together with, you know, not terrible damage. You can also, fade to black, just move back 1. Target gets blinded. Sort of reasonable. So yeah, you can move around. He moves around. He's very mobile. He's got, yeah, basically, yeah, a bleed slice in position 3 or in 2. Battle Ballad, target forward 1, and also, yeah, causes a boost in attack, which is, that's kind of fun. I could deal with that. There's a maybe like, I feel like a position 3 works pretty well for him. Clap. Well, I can keep thinking about a few other bits and people.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to that girl Nikki who gave us $5 and says, my sister and I enjoyed your Resi 4 series. Very nice.
Resi 4 was fun.
Yeah. Luke's been a member for 3 months and says, I'm just home from work. What better way to relax from driving London buses than to watch a live stream with you? With you wonderful people, even.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. Also, I just got confused between the Vestal and the Runaway. The Runaway was the person I was considering for rank 2, which seems to make a bit more sense. So, yes, can cause burning, especially if target is set up for crit. Target also set on fire. Right, so you're very much about burning. And also, smokescreen, you can, yeah, cause people to be set up for the crit. And you can make yourself invisible and move back 1. Kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting.
Nothing remains.
Maybe especially, yeah, if you can make other people invisible and whatnot. And then maybe 1 out of the, yeah, the Vestal. Are you the Vestal? Hang on, you're the, get out the way. Get out the way. The Vestal or the Occultist for back rank, perhaps. Clap.
Yes, indeed. The Winged Baron has been a member for 8 months. And says, hey John and Claire, I just graduated college. Thank you for all the entertainment and distractions from studying for the past 4 years.
Ooh, congratulations.
Very, very nice indeed. We've got another message from Nikki who gave us another $10 and says, happy anniversary. I'm not sure of the exact date, but thank you for all the years of entertainment, and also my dogs Ella, Liana, and Lila say hi.
Aww. Good dogs.
Hello, pups, you're good girls.
Also,
Yes.
people sending me that, yes, the rogue can't riposte from rank 1, so has to start in rank 2, move forward, and then have someone else move forward to step into the role. So the highwayman needs to, like, start second, and then have someone else who, when they charge forward into first, can also move forward back into first themselves. Which actually, strangely, does actually suit Barristan. Because Barristan does have... Hang on, yeah, if we just put him into super defensive mode, he does have the ability to do Rampart, self-forward 1. So he can move himself back into the first position. So Barristan could maybe stay on the team while while this guy moves into more of a position 2. The Jester does seem fun. And this guy was the one everyone was talking about. The Flagellant. So, okay. Any of the first 3 ranks. Damage together with... Okay, self 10% damage. But the target gets... Right. Target clear corpse. Requires target corpse. Fester gets rid of the corpse. Adjacent monsters... turns corpses, turns graveyards, the graves of enemies into poison bombs either side. Can also damage self to heal friends. And cause self-stress to... What the cock?
Well, it is a flagellant, John. It flagellates itself.
And it can also requires, if it's under 25%, it can heal... No, under 50%, it can heal itself 25%. And also, target can be improved. The fudge. Right. Well, you're...
Okay, so, whilst you think about this guy, reminder from the chat that the point-blank shot that you unlocked with the Highwayman will also move him back once.
Does it?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, now that's interesting. So yeah, he can move himself back. You don't need Barristan to be moving forward.
And people were saying the Highwayman also works well with Boudica.
The Highwayman works well with who's Boudica?
I'm assuming Boudica is the person who looks a bit,
The Hellion, well, she just seems to be a frontliner. So, yeah, basic, pretty simple, just attack right there. Nothing too complicated. Again, yet more attacks, but in fact, those two seem extremely similar. In fact, that one just seems objectively worse, but maybe like when it upgrades, it gets... That just seems, yeah, it's exactly the same, but worse and can only be used in less positions, but that's weird. Barbaric Yelp. Fascinating. Just basically bypasses... Oh, first 2 targets. Interesting. Target weak. Remove stealth. If it bleeds, target 2. Bit of damage and also, yeah, resistance. Blood
she
resistant
can't do it
piercing.
from first rank. Although, again, if
Yeah,
she gets swapped
she'll be
with
swapped to position 2. You know what? She could have a go. She can have a go in there. Then I just need someone for the back rank, which...
There is emptiness and shame.
It's incredibly dumb. But then again, if he's at the back rank, like, he can't use Lash's Gift unless he's already weakened. He can't do that unless there's actual graves on the field, which there are rarely going to be, especially during boss fights. He can damage himself to just heal the rest of the team on an ongoing basis and give himself stress, but he can't get rid of the stress afterwards. I feel like he's better as a rank
Vestal at the back,
3.
some people are saying.
The Vestal. I didn't quite get the Vestal. The Vestal just didn't quite feel like they were doing a huge amount to me.
Or maybe the Occultist is the other one people are saying for the back, but...
Yeah, it does a bit of damage, pulls people forward to mass, does a bit of damage.
That's a double, that's... That one you were on before?
Yeah.
That's to the back too.
That's nice. I quite like that, actually. I quite like the occultist. I think the occultist seems quite good.
To know the
This is
abyss,
probably a terrible, terrible
one must
team.
embrace it.
But let's just toss them into, like, the valley and see what happens in the valley with them. Claire.
Yeah, shout out to Zoe, who gave us £5 and says, hey, sorry I'm late. It's the first time I can
When
catch
you are
one of your
ready,
streams. I
this
hope you're well,
rugged
John,
roadway
and everyone,
will finally
you
take
beautiful
you
people.
home.
Aww.
That's very nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, the Vestor is great with unlocks, but
You
she
can
needs a few
feel it.
shrines first.
Change
Ah,
in the
fine.
air.
Makes sense.
And then from Antoine, who gave us
You
$10.
see,
Hey,
even
John
your
and
valley
Claire, I
is
told
not
you all
immune
about becoming
to
a
the
father
spreading
soon, last time that I
stain.
caught a stream. But I forgot to mention I also became a dog dad the same day that we found out.
Oh.
And picture dog pics in like the Discord and stuff.
Amazing.
Don't forget to set what abilities you
Yeah,
want. You're
I
doing
literally
that now,
remember
aren't you?
that
Sorry.
just before I got there in time. Just before I got there.
Shout out to Oman Gaming, who gave us $5 and says I watched Resi as well. I didn't always actively watch it, but I did listen while I was playing other stuff sometimes. Every episode still played.
It was, yeah.
So, alright, you got that ad revenue or YouTube Premium.
Excellent.
Premium from...
I have changed my abilities, don't you worry. We got there in the end. So, okay, and you just picked up a bit of healing for no one-explained reason. So, yeah, Boudica, when she's on the front line, just basically does a bunch of damage and also self...
Oh.
Wait, is that self fall back? What's backwards wind?
Winded.
And then per wind token. Oh, that... Okay, so she's really knackering herself there. So, target gets weak. So it's kind of... So she exhausts herself in order to expose her... I don't know, I just feel like that feels like that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage to herself just for the sake of getting rid of stealth when, like... He can get rid of stealth way better, to be honest. And stealth speaker...
Taunt.
She draws attention and moves forward by 1. But for the time being... Yes, that also is, yeah, the 2 people there. I mean, I get that that's, like, 2 people, but it also doesn't hit much, to be honest. Just going for a nice low damage roll there.
I do like her axe.
Yeah, and then you can, yeah, do damage to, yeah, a large number of people. That's just solid, and, like, in particular, it's like any ability that 1 does damage and 2 guarantees set up for the combo. That's nice. You can move forward, you can move back as well. And then, yeah, you can also... But then again, if he moves forward... that's going to kind of maybe get in the way of this guy getting in the way. Which is a bit of an issue. To an extent. And target goes forward 1 and is also stronger. So, yeah, just give him a battle ballad. Force him forward. He's now on the front row. And can do point-blank shot for 6 to 12. And also he's stronger right now. And just 21 damage! 21 damage! And he's also got the repulse set up too.
That's nice.
That's kind of fun, actually. That's kind of fun. Right there. That is delightful. I will not deny.
I love that the Jester just has a thighs.
Yeah.
Like, just... That's a good one.
Mm.
But apparently her big axe is called a glaive, and I'm sorry.
Oh dear, Claire. Oh,
Yorp,
flipping dear.
Barbarian Yorp uses enemies' dodges, and when upgraded, it can stun combo. Can stun combo the enemies.
Yeah, very interesting.
See?
Carry on, Claire, while I just finish off these little losers.
Shout out to Boy Sam, who has been a member for 13 months and says, I haven't visited a stream in a while. I'm just dropping in to send my appreciation. Thank you very, very much indeed, Sam. You're missing an ability on the Highwayman, apparently. Ooh.
Am I, like, one I'm not using, or one I didn't set properly, or...
I think maybe... Did you set... No, I don't know.
I set point blank and everything. I thought I set everything I would have
you used
wanted.
point blank, didn't you? Because that did 21.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on
Ooh,
cooldown.
it does a good swish and everything.
Yeah, nice.
You're missing an ability on your heart. Well, you're going to have to be more specific than that, I'm afraid. Lol. Point blank shot. Actually, point blank shot can only hit, obviously, the front row, which is a bit of a shame. But Wicked Slice will do the job. Okay, well, that seems like a high damage team, though. Yes, it could get messy in a hurry. Definitely could get messy in a hurry there.
You unticked 3 of her abilities, but you only selected 2.
Oh, is
Just
then I
have
literally
a
could
free-
have more what? Okay,
Yeah.
I can have another one. Fine. Clap.
NB Brit gave us $5 Australian dollars.
Excellent dollars.
And says, hey, John, Claire, and Ted, this Sunday I'm going to be the parent of a 3-year-old domestic shorthair named Moonshine.
Oh.
Pics in the Discord. I'm not sure if you mean you're like cat sitting or you're getting a new cat, but either way, that's very, very exciting.
Very
I hope
exciting
you enjoy that a
indeed.
lot. And Zoe gave us £10 and says, hello, I just wanted to tell you that your videos really helped me when I was really stressed out about going to my hormone therapy appointments. They really helped me get through it. I know this isn't a lot, but you deserve it.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
And also never worry about like any amount donated not being a lot.
Oh,
because
absolutely,
it is,
yes.
like $1 or £1 is like so much more than we get from like ad revenue.
Yeah.
So like, you know, don't yeah.
Or some deep people worried that the mods are now saying that apparently too many people have said something and I'll eventually be told. What am I not being told?
Just the thing about having 5 skills. You can have 5 skills. You.
We've got there. Okay,
Yeah,
we got there.
because I'm
Excellent.
doing my job.
Excellent.
It's just that there's a bit of latency, so they're repeating it again and again and again when I've already said it.
Iron Swan eventually causes, the targets to, 1, it hits the rear, and 2, it guarantees a setup for the crit, which is kind of interesting. The possibly I've got too many characters here that set up the combo and not enough to take advantage of it, which is hilarious. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Eleanor, who's been a member for 2 months, and says, "Good morning from Australia. Has John emotionally recovered from the Redfall video yet?"
No, never.
I was shocked when he skipped the outro. Has that ever happened before?
Yes, in 2 instances of 13 remastered. Fuck 13 remastered.
Also, the first time when you killed Benno.
Yes. That was different, though. That was for dramatic effect.
Yes, not just because you were mad.
Yes.
Oh, it's a 2-week adoption trial for Moonshine, but she's such a sweetie. I'm pretty sure I'll end up keeping her. Oh, and people, that's delightful. I'm so happy.
Very delightful.
Me and John are now like getting broody about giving Ted like a fellow doggo or kittens.
Yes, we need to get
Either
Ted a
kitty
friend.
or
Ted needs a
pups.
friend. He's just very happy when he's playing with another animal, so I think he needs a friend.
Yes. So yeah, we've been looking at dog adoption and cat adoption websites. Dear oh dear. JP gave us $20 and says, don't forget you can use your laudanum to knock down stress on a character.
Indeed.
Never.
That sounds like nonsense to me.
Never.
Sounds like nonsense to me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the people were also very amused saying, watch John do a run with the Jester, and then never ever use him to heal stress.
That sounds like a thing I'd do. That sounds reasonable. Yes. Oh dear.
Most dogs need an animal buddy. Every dog needs a friend. When we got our dog a dog, we were so glad that we did.
Oh.
Aww, why not both? We've considered both. It's a question of, time and resources, multiple resources, right? Because we want to make sure that our pets can be, insured and that they have everything that they need. And
That's adorable. You can buy playing cards and it's got 75% chance of making them like each other, but 25% chance they fall out over the game.
yeah,
That's super cute.
oh my god.
Dear oh flipping dear. I mean, I will say, quite like the idea of, the the coach just producing
sound
healing
investment.
items by
In
itself.
roads
That
yet
seems pretty good, all
untraveled.
things considered, as far as I'm concerned.
Anyway, Myra
and
gave us
mindfulness.
€5
vital to
and says,
survival as sharp
John,
as steel."
apologies for thinking you're a smart egg box. To be fair, I got a 2-1 as well in
fire,
uni,
and
but
rock.
yours is worth 3
Is
of
there no
mine,
sanctuary
and neither
from
of
this
them are
madness?
being used.
Oh. Lol.
Dear oh dear.
Whatever the haze is, I guess we'll try out the team in
The
here.
barnacled timbers of
Nice.
the coastal
Lord
villages
Missing Number gave
are
us
sodden with
$5
salt
and says, I just want to
and
share my excitement for Between the Buried and Me concert that I'm going to soon. Playing my favorite album in full. Also, of course, Trans Rights. I'm going to Pride next weekend too.
Trans rights, good luck at Pride. Have
Yes,
fun.
indeed, and happy very soon to be Pride Month, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Is that
June,
is
yeah.
that June?
Yeah.
Yes.
Propriety floats listless on the tide. Brine
Oh,
in
propriety
mattress
floats listless on the
degradation.
tide, apparently. That thing that makes sense. That's a word.
I mean, you know, the markets have been moving very fast.
I was like, what the fuck did that just mean? Guys, did you get that? Because I didn't.
Phil and Kirsty are over there looking real confused. Wait, where's the listing?
Oh, dear, lol. Random giant barnacles, etc. Excellent. Life is good. Clap.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Critical Maz, who's been a member for 2 months, and says thank you for spooky content, so I don't have to spend spooky season alone down here at the bottom of the world. There you go.
Is it spooky season?
I think people.
Are we really
think-
that far behind just already super chats from October?
Okay, fair. But also, I think people who are really into spooky season can make it spooky season whenever they want.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable right there.
And also, you are in the darkest of darkest dungeons, so,
Mhm.
you know.
That's quite like giving the battle ballad to this guy, because it seems to work out about right. Point blank shot, upgraded, with battle ballad.
Nice! But yeah, the thing is, then
Lol.
you have to go through the corpse if you want to be able to use that point blank range again.
I think one of these two guys has a pull ability, though, so it can pull him forward beyond that. Because,
Nice.
yeah, there's
Oh,
a pistol
that
artillery.
snatch-looking thing at the end.
Yeah, pull 2. Grab you. Whooply whoop, and congratulations, he's now set up at the front, and the corpse just goes away pretty fast anyway.
Nice.
So, and look at the ridiculous amount of riposte damage too.
I like that team a lot.
Yeah, though he is squishy to be a frontliner. Like we'll need to like find, I don't know, some characters who's got some form of healing ability. I don't know. It's hard to say how we would do such a thing.
Sir Roderick Quincy von Thunderbottom, the Magnificent High King of Australia, says, I can confirm it's actually October 2023 down here.
Makes sense. That
The
seems to
enemy
be how that
weakens and
seems roughly how
wins.
Australia works. That kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah. Dear oh dear, shout out to Oman Gaming who gave us $10 and wanted to know, are you interested in Age of Wonders 4? I've been having a blast with it because of all the customization of heroes, races and empires.
Okay, do you want to know a secret?
Mm-hmm.
Secret is, I have had it for a long time. I had it significantly before it launched. But I didn't get round to playing it because I was really busy. And also because Planetfall didn't super work for me. Planetfall was fine, but it didn't really, proper full-on catch me. So as a result, I just haven't got round to it yet. I feel really bad because Paradox were very kind and they sent over, review codes super early. And they even hey, would you like the dump truck of money to come round? We'll pay you to play Age of Wonders 4. And even then, I didn't play Age of Wonders 4. I felt kind of bad about that.
You did turn down the dump truck. Of
I did. I didn't just take the money and then not do anything. No, that's not how that works. No.
Yeah, we were just very, very busy.
The problem is if this team does get a bit, out of position sometimes. Sometimes this team ends up a little bit wacky out of position and nothing makes sense anymore. And also it's struggled to find We struggle to just... Are you about to be pushed back, or are you at least blind? And there we go. At least point blank shot's ready to go again. Point blank shot is done. How did you end up back 2 positions? How did that happen? Okay.
Maybe he was going back and someone else was going forward.
The order of this team is slightly ridiculous. Also, I like how the baubles change depending on where you are. That now they're like untainted sea stars. Okay, this team is possibly a little bit mad. This team is possibly a little bit hard to figure out where the fuck they're about to be.
Isn't that kind of the whole thing in this game? Anyway, shout out, dear oh dear. Shout out to the Red Warlord who gave us 35 South African rand and says, "Hey John, do you know of Shadow of Doubt, an open world detective game?" Also,
I've heard very good things. I've heard some really good things, but I don't know much about it myself. But I have heard really positive things, so I'm sure at some point when the schedule gets a bit less crowded, it may well feature as a little one-off at some point or another.
Alright. Oh, and Farouk gave us another 25 Polish zloty. And says I actually, they were talking about a Mass Effect Legendary run earlier.
Yeah.
Says I actually like Liara because she's a massive nerd, so it's fine. Additionally, best wishes to the whole MATN family. You lovely beings, you.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. Hi,
Oh,
Ted.
hello,
Hello,
Ted.
Ted.
Oh, tail wagging.
Doing a little bit of tail wag there. Bless him.
Yeah.
That pulls you. No, that music. Okay, I did. This team may be a little bit too. This team may be very confusing because everyone moves. Some of them move the enemy, some of them move themselves, and now no one's where I thought they were going to be a second ago, which is not what I was expecting them to be. And also the enemies are also moving around because they've got pole arms, which appears to be their thing. But like, I do like this guy's riposte. This guy's riposte are amazing, but I'm worried he's going to die very easily. And I think if you want to have the rogue on the front line, then you're going to need to have a really powerful support character. And honestly, I think Barristan bringing Barristan back might not be a terrible idea.
Yeah, but then those characters are not properly upgraded yet. I think if
that's true. Yeah, you
can
just play around, and once you've got, especially when you've got the alternative paths as well, you can start specializing them.
Yes. And shout out.
Bang. Lol. That is hilarious, though. It's all worth it just for that. It is completely 100% worth it just for the point-blank shot, yes.
God, I love the gesture.
Claire.
What? It's a cool...
No, I wasn't doing that. I was just like,
sorry.
Yes, you 100% can.
Shout out to Catbat, who gave us $5 and says, "Hey, John, Claire, and Ted. I just got laid off and it's been rough, but I'm rewatching the Worst Courier series and it's kept me smiling. Thank you for all that you do."
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed. It was a fun old time.
Yeah, and I hope you find some new work soon.
Yes.
Sorry to hear about the layoffs. Amir gave us 24 Malaysian ringgits.
Oh, have
Which
we
I'm
had?
not
Is
sure
those
we've
new?
had them
Is that a
before.
new
I think they might
currency?
be
It's always
new.
exciting, a new currency.
Yeah, I think they might be new. Says, "Hey John, this is my first super chat. Will you ever play Resi 5 with Claire or one of the podcasts?"
I think I was mentioning in the final episode of Resi 4, like, okay, though I've said many mean things about Resi 5 over the years, and it's a game that's got a whole pile of problems, damn it, like, if they remade Resi 5 with the same level of love and care and attention that they've redone 4, like, 5 was conceptually not a terrible idea, it was just executed with some really, really, really questionable decisions. Like, if they actually fixed it up, I would absolutely be willing to give Resi 5 another go with an open mind. Absolutely.
And yes, Amir says, if so, it would be hilarious.
I mean, Resi 5 has got some real things wrong with it, but like, I don't think it's a disaster like Resi 6. I think Resi 6 is an absolute cocking mess of a game. I think Resi 5 is conceptually got some good stuff going on. It's just got some really weird stuff going on too, and yes, there's issues with that game. But like, I think honestly, I think Resi 5 is ripe for a remake, which is like take the stuff that sort of conceptually worked and just sort of yeah, run with it from there. Like, and then replace all the stuff that didn't. And it's about, like, you know, there are some really fun stuff there. So, you know, live in hope. Live in hope maybe one day.
Yes, indeed. And Christopher has been a member for 39 months. And says, hey, John, Claire, and Teddy! I just started a new run of Crusader Kings 3 after watching your latest video. I love the new DLC. Anything that adds content outside of wars.
Yeah, it's I think Crusader Kings 3 has just been a really good expansion. Stellaris has been a really good expansion. I know I haven't made a video on Paragons yet. There will be one at some point. But I think both Paragons and Tours of Tournaments are both really good bits of both really good expansions. I think Paradox has had a very good month actually. A very, very good month indeed. So a really nice flute. That means a random ally has a 70% chance of losing stress, but also 30% of getting it if they get fucking sick of your flute playing. That's hilarious. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I quite like it. That's incredibly dumb. Amazing. Claire.
Yes, I believe that's us all caught up at this point.
Excellent. In which case, yes. I think yes, this team might need a bit of rethinking. I think this team, I need to practice with this team a little bit. So as it is, in fact, 20-1, and Ted needs an outing, and we need to have some dinner, and I've got a long day tomorrow. We're gonna wrap things up there. We're not going to finish this particular run, as that might take, you know, quite a few more hours yet at this point. So I will play with some of this in my own time and have a think about this. We may well see a bit more Darkest Dungeon too. But next week will be Jedi Survivor, back again on the planet Jeddah. I believe is where we got to last time, and then, to be honest, the week after that's probably going to be Railway Empire too. But watch the space. There may well be another vote where Darkest Dungeon 2 has the option of coming back in the future. Honestly, I'm just glad that we flipping got ourselves a win. I feel like was absolute sheer amazing fluke that the last surviving ball happened to be the last surviving padlock happened to be incapable of killing my team, who just sat there debuffed to hell, incapable of doing anything. Though I wonder if in theory, like at some point if they had another mental breakdown, that could have been enough to kill them. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, Jedi Survivor next week, and okay. This one is... There's a question mark. I am hoping the channel's 10th anniversary, the 10th anniversary special, will be out this Saturday. That is the plan. That is the plan right now, Cat. That is the plan. But it depends if I can get it together in time. It might have to wait for a week. It might have to wait for a week till the 3rd. Because I know the channel anniversary is actually tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Technically tomorrow. It is here right now. It is Friday. We're past midnight. But like it is. The 10th anniversary is actually the 27th. But it might have to be a week after that, depending. Watch this space. Watch this flipping space. And more importantly, next week or possibly the slightly the week after, depending on where the 10th anniversary is. Where the 10th anniversary is, I've got something I can't legally talk about yet. You might be able to reasonably guess what it is, but I can't give you any clues whatsoever. Otherwise, I'd be breaking probably several embargoes. But I've got something I can share with you next week, and you'll have to see what it is. But yes, I can't tell you anything else. And arguably, I think a lot of people really enjoy it right now. Of course, XCOM 2 continues. Episode 2 tomorrow is a brilliant episode, continuing into next week. Life is flipping good. So, yes indeed. All sorts of exciting stuff coming up over the next week. 10th anniversary. We're back in the kitchen. Yeah. Voice is gone. Back in the kitchen. It's going to be fun. I'm just going to drink some water and go and die. It's going to be spectacular. So, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much to the super chat donations. There were some huge donations this evening. Incredibly generous.
Very generous.
Thank you.
And also many donations from...
Yes.
From people in general as well, which was lovely. Yeah. We are going to be recording.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Hopefully we're going to be recording the 10th anniversary tomorrow. Hopefully it can all be put together in time for Saturday evening.
Things have been prepped.
Things have been prepped. It's a work in progress. It's all going to be fine, question mark, hopefully. Or possibly it's in a week's time.
As Myra says, the 10th anniversary.
Indeed, the 10th anniversary. That is very much true. So yes, join us on hopefully Saturday for some absolute cocking IRL chaos. And yes, hopefully we'll see you next week for a bit more Jedi Survivor 2 and all your usuals. Your XComs, your Fallouts, all the rest of it coming next week. So all sorts of exciting stuff to come. Hopefully you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Claire.
That's been Ted over there. Unfortunately, given he's farting bastard dog. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Darkest Dungeon 2, where we actually won something. It's quite frankly amazing. Thank you very much, and have fun.
Goodbye.